I could come on here and say, oh, I feel a drastic difference. My spirit, I'm elevated. No, it's none of that. It's not like something drastic in my life has changed now that I stopped listening to rap and I focus on listening to other forms of music that I listen to, which is.
All right, let me restart the stream. Chat, this is real important, bro. We got to talk about this, bro. Let me get a drink, because we really got to talk about this, bro. Chat, it's to the point where we shouldn't be listening to rap music, bro. I'm sorry. Rap music is the epitome of why the black culture is failing. And people hate to say it. People hate, like, if you black and you talk about stuff we gotta fix, and you honest, then you're Uncle Tom, you're a coon, and you're just a loser for even bringing it up. Like, how dare you? But it's just like, damn. Like, do y'all want to get better, or y'all just trying to really like cap and make sure people don't understand, like. But in real life, bro, we have to recognize the problem and like really work towards the solutions. We can't just ignore it forever, because then we're just gonna be in the same cycle, literally. And like, it's just so much going on in the world, bro. And people don't want to face reality. That's the thing. People don't want to face reality. But let's just watch this video and let me know what y'all think in the comments. Tap in the comments, man. JTC. I'm about to really tap in with streaming even harder than ever before. But tap in with me and let's go. Let's watch the video.
Guess who's back? Yeah. I can already feel all the hate. I can already feel all the. Man, you don't know what you. Man, look at this. When I tell you to list off some of the most prominent rap idols, especially in recent years, I'm not talking about of all time, but especially in recent years, right? Especially ones coming from a certain community. Who do we think of?
Future, Kendrick. No. When I grew up, it was Future. It was Gucci. Gucci was like the original. That was trap music for real. Like, that was trap music. And then Chief came out with drill music. And then it went from like drill music to us getting super high type music. And then what else it go to? What the freak? Okay, anyways. But yeah, bro. Like, let me see. But like, we was getting super cooked listening to Future all the time. And that was just a part of our. But then now it's literally, what is it? Young Boy. Bro, music is so bad. It's so demonic, bro. It's like nobody talking about getting money and like pulling up on your crush in a whip. You know what I'm saying? Chilling with the boys. It's all about niggas getting slimed out. How bad we just slid and spun a block and this and how many switches I got, and it's just burnt out, bro. It's burnt out, bro. But let's see what he said. He said Kendrick, bro. Kendrick. Bro, unpopular opinion, bro. Let me know what y'all think in the chat, bro. Kendrick Lamar is very fucking corny. I'm not gonna. Kendrick Lamar is one of the corniest niggas in the industry, bro. I cannot even. This is literally what it sounds like when Kendrick Lamar is rapping, bro. Skippy dee boop, shooby dee zooby dee doop, boopy dee. Like, what are you talking about? What are you saying, bro? Like, what is he saying? Like, I'm done. All right, let's see what he say.
Maybe you think of Baby Chief Do It. He's a new one.
Baby Chief Do It.
Playboy Cardi. Maybe you think of Kanye. Maybe you think of.
I'm gonna stop. Keep pausing it, bro. I know some niggas who really listen to Playboy Cardi, bro. And like SoundCloud Cardi, when he was making Fetty, that song is fire, bro. Fetty on Fetty, Fetty on. I can't go in. That song, that's good. That's good Playboy Cardi. Now we got demonic, satanic Playboy Cardi with pentagrams. Like, what's up with niggas? What's up with niggas like flexing demonic imagery, bro? Like, what? That's what niggas do nowadays. That's what rappers do nowadays, bro. Like, hit me up in the comments and let me know, like, why is rappers just demonic now? That's the vibe. And anyways, let's just tap in. What he say? What he say? Cardi,
Drake. Maybe you think of
bro. Drake, bro. All right, let's see what he say. I'm sorry for pausing it, bro. Sorry, bro.
King Bone. Maybe you think of Chief Keef.
I do think of Chief Keef. Chief Keef is probably one of the most popular rappers alive at this moment. Like, he's the most relevant. He's one of the most relevant rappers, and that affected hip hop culture. Like, period. Like, he's damn near more. He's damn near more influential than some niggas' favorite rappers, bro. To be honest, like when it comes to success, I give it to Drake and niggas like that. But when it comes to influence, bro, it's Chief Keef, bro. It's Chief Keef.
These names are good, bro. Listen. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I haven't enjoyed rap music. I have listened to rap almost from the moment I landed in this country. Right?
Wait. What do you mean by that? Foreigner! Fucking get out of here, you fucking foreigner! About to call them ice boys on his ass.
It's been a popular part of the culture, especially whenever I was younger and I was in middle school. If you didn't listen to rap, you were a lame. You were a lame.
That big facts.
Look at you, you're whitewashed. Listen.
Bro. If you black, bro, and you don't listen to if you black, this is one negative thing about black people, bro. If you black and you don't listen to black music, like if you don't like R&B, if you don't like neo soul or niggas singing softly into mics and shit, poetry night niggas. If you don't like hip hop, if you don't like rap, gangster rap, then niggas are just gonna call you whitewashed or a coon or like you're Uncle Tom ass nigga just trying to be like white people. But it's just like, bro, I don't have to like what you like, gang. Some black people like country. And I mean, to be honest, I think country is booty cheeks. Besides like old country, like real country, pop country is butt. You know what I'm saying? But it's niggas who really just listen to like gangster rap all day. Like you just listening to literally the most rebellious, demonic messaging that you could possibly engage with, bro, on a daily basis, bro.
You listen to country? What? Man, you're whitewashed. Yeah, when you tune into rap song, I want you to play one single song by King Von and tell me where he doesn't talk about sliming out his own brothers, shooting people, shooting black people, robbing, hitting licks. You still in school? I'm in your motherfucking class. Yeah, all of that. I have recently been deleting every rap song from my playlist on Spotify, which is where I listen to my music.
Bro, music now is tough. Like, it's tough to listen to, bro. Like, when I was younger, bro, imagine putting in your headphones. Because when I was younger, bro, we had to put music on like an MP3 player. Who remember MP3 players? Bro, chat, who remember LimeWire, bro? Who remember LimeWire? I might be incriminating myself. I know I'm aging myself. But who remember LimeWire? I remember LimeWire. And then they changed it to SparkWire. And I'm pretty sure they got caught up doing some shicey stuff. LimeWire and SparkWire, bro. You had to literally cross your fingers when you was downloading stuff off those websites, because you don't know what you would get. Literally, you don't know what you would get. It would just be a random description. You would see the file type, the file size, and then you would download it, hoping it is what you. And then, bro, I didn't put so many viruses on computers. What up?
Why ain't here at night? Cut the lights on. Man, it be dark as hell when you pull if you don't got the lights on.
What you mean?
Back light, the front light. Turn the lights on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it be dark as hell. At least it'll be a little bit of deterrent.
Right, I see what you mean.
The other day, I seen a jack stand over there near the Cutlass.
Really?
Now I thought maybe, I'm like, well, why would he be over here? There's a jack stand sitting right by the car. I'm like, I ain't do that.
Huh. All right, bet I'm gonna hit them lights. That's crazy.
I turned them on. It'd be super dark. something got to be moving on the back of the house. It's just dark. When I put on, I'm like, dang, it's dark as hell. Front porch. That back porch light ain't on. Because it kind of like light up that whole lot.
Yeah.
But if it ain't on, you can't see nothing.
Niggas tried to get the cutty.
It was yesterday morning, the other morning I came home, it was one of them jack stands was sitting by the room.
That's crazy. Niggas tried to get the cutty.
I don't know, I was like,
what? Dang. You off?
no, I'm on lunch break.
Oh, lunch break, okay. My fault, chat. You know, Pops had to let me know. You know, living in the city, man. Niggas always trying to steal something, man. You know how it is, man. Hey, L in the chat for thieves, man. Don't you hate a thief who just steals something that you work hard for? All right, but let's listen to what this nigga got to say.
That's what I've been doing, and honestly, it can be super cliche. I could come on here and say, oh, I feel a drastic difference. My spirit, I'm elevated. No, it's none of that. It's not like something drastic in my life has changed now that I stopped listening to rap and I focus on listening to other forms of music that I listen to, which is mainly alternative rock, a little bit of country, some funk, you know, different things that don't have talk about murder and death and killing and robbing all the time, right?
Bro, what he just said was so pivotal, bro. You do not have to listen to music to talk about death and murder and killing and promiscuity, bro. And it's all rebellion. It's all rebellious. It's all demonic. Like, I just turned 30, but my discernment has increased so much. Like, not only since I've been sober, but since I've been like really paying attention to my surroundings. And like, we at a time where it's just like people don't want to hear about this stuff because they'd rather just, it's like Allegory of the Cave, you know what I mean? If you don't know, look up Allegory of the Cave right now, bro. But it's just like people who stuck in that mentality, they don't want to look into it, bro. It's just too much for them to even, because then they got to change their whole lifestyle, and they just rather just continue on how they was living, bro. But, bro, once you take away that music and your mindset is not saturated with that type of mentality, that dark, evil, like stuff like that, bro, you'll notice a change, bro. You'll notice a change.
Although I don't feel like something has necessarily massively changed, I can definitely feel something has been lifted off my shoulders. There's a weight, there's an unnecessary aggression, and just negative aura that's been lifted off of my psyche. I'm not running around this place smiling like Mickey Mouse and you know what I'm saying, all the time, but at the end of the day, I do feel as though there is a cognitive cloud that disperses whenever I take rap music out of my ears. Now, I'm not saying we need to just discredit all rap, and I'm not saying all rappers are horrible. You've got some very, very good rappers who don't talk about any of this. They simply talk about their story. They talk about the life experience they lived, and they have uplifting messaging. But most of rap is just not that. If we're being very honest, most of rap is just not that. They're talking about hoes. They're talking about paying hoes, tricking on hoes. They're talking about upping guns and robbing people. They're talking about how everybody else is broke. They talk about how I'm
They are talking about that.
I'm God. Some of these people, when they rap like they're God.
That's true.
And they glorify this disgusting lifestyle. Treat women like shit. Don't spend no money on that. That's what they like to say. Don't spend no money on that.
Bro. That's another thing, bro. Treating women like garbage, and then women are basically falling into that type of mentality. Like, we got Sexy Reds. It really started with like Lil' Kim, but at least Lil' Kim was sweet. Like, at least she could rap. But Missy Elliott was really sweet. She was never on no wearing revealing clothes. She was sweet. She was good at what she did. But then we devolved into Nicki Minaj. What is it? Excuse me. Just all the female. Like Nicki Minaj could rap, but then it just went to, you know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, bro, if you a female artist, it's just like if you not getting naked or half naked or twerking or you not showing, you damn near got to be a stripper too, gang. Like, in all actuality, unless you got the most profound bars ever to grace our ears, bruh, why are you wearing all those clothes up there, gang? Like, and why don't you have why you not thick? Why you not twerking? Why you not talking about getting cracked or, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's so mind-boggling because it's just like, that's the norm. And if people scared to just not be on that because that's a moneymaker. To be honest, people want to hear that and see that. It's sad, but it's true.
You're in leave. You're in leave. Have 3 baby mamas. Who cares? Don't buy the kid every year. Don't be there. Don't be there for him. Don't matter, bro. You out here,
don't be there for your baby, your babies.
You over here drinking all this liquor and you balling, you big balling. You got money. You robbing people. You hitting licks. Like life is good, right? I don't ever in my life want to hear another individual who says or who acts like they cares about my community or people who look like me if you're still bumping King Von and man, I stopped listening so much that I don't even recognize a lot of these things. No
rap is steep nowadays, bro.
Jada Young.
And a lot of these people is really killing each other, bro, for real. And then they bragging about it in songs. It's so demonic, bro. Imagine you killing somebody for some nefarious activity in the first place, and then you go on a song and you talk about it in detail to the point where you're gonna get indicted. The feds is gonna convict you. And then you're gonna talk about that too. You're gonna talk about the case. You're gonna talk about you trying to beat it. You threw your lawyer $50K. Nigga, you're going to jail.
Precursor to a lifestyle is a habit. How is a habit formed? By influence. Your influences determine your habits. Or at the very least, that's what they've done for almost everybody that I know. Everybody on this planet has been influenced, right? So if we're being very honest, how can we sit here and talk about changing the culture, changing the lifestyle that's being purported en masse, if we don't dial back on the habits and then going back further behind the habits, look at the influence. Influence is so key. That's why politicians do whatever they do to fool people into believing such and such and such to fall on their side. That's why countries have fought wars. It's all about influence. You think countries fight wars for money? No, they fight wars for power.
He not lying, bro.
That's why they send men to go and die so that they can influence the world.
Why am I not seeing all my chat?
So how can we sit here and talk about making a change and being better if we're still listening to this demonic messaging, this evil messaging, this messaging that's telling us that our brothers and sisters aren't worth a damn. They're just a lick, an easy lick. And I'm using a lot of vulgar language, but that's just the language of the culture. And I am no saint. I'm not perfect. So once I get to a point where I can articulate this message without dropping so many curses on you, because somebody did bring that to my attention, and trust and believe, I'm working on that not because they said it, but because it's already something I've actively been working on. Either way, the point is, listen, if you're young, if you look like me, whether you don't look like me, because at the end of the day, racism is so compacted, none of it matters. But if you look like me, you're more than likely going to be thrusted into this culture without your just sovereignty being even taken into consideration. It's just going to be thrown at you by your parents who, if we're being honest, don't understand the implications of this influence. Maybe people around you who tell you that listening to anything else is lame, and if you're not sliding with big drakes, you're a weirdo, and this and that. I'm here to tell you that's not true. I'm here to tell you that's not true. I'm not saying it don't sound good when you put it in your ears. That's the problem. We've been reduced to entertainers. You don't have to be an entertainer. Human beings, black humans, white humans, orange humans, it don't matter, bro. We're all intelligent. This notion that black people are somehow inferior to anybody else, that black people more than anybody else like to purport, it's incorrect. It's incorrect.
Big facts.
We're no different. Our brains aren't smaller. We're not retarded. We're just as capable as any other race. So instead of demonizing other races for pointing out the truth and the facts, how about we take it for what it is? Take it for what the fuck it is. You are extremely subject to your influences. You can be.
Bro, that's one thing, bro. People don't really. Whatever you surround yourself with, bro. That's what's gonna be. That's what you gonna turn into. And like everybody talk about that, but like once I realized like I gotta step my friend game up, and it's not only my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just blame the niggas that surround you, but like that's a real big thing. It's a real big thing, bro. And it's just like people don't care, bro. People don't care, and it's just one of those things where, nigga, if you around people that don't care about their life or what they got going on, and you know what I'm saying, they just gon' just live life or whatever, then it's not gonna even come up to their brain. Like they won't even care about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can get blow every day. Literally, it happened to me, bro. I was getting blow every day. I would drive 30 minutes, get blow with my friends, and then one day I was rolling the wood, and I was sitting there, bro. I was rolling the wood, and then I sparked the wood, and then I was smoking it, cooked off like 2-3 hits, and I look around, and like we was watching Wild 'N Out reruns for like the 10th time, bro. Like, and I was like, damn, and God literally like, it just clicked. I was like, dang, like you want to be here forever? Like this is what you want to do? Is just get blowed every day with these guys? Or do you want something greater in life? And it's just like, God, he'll give you what you want. Like if that's the desire of your heart, bro, you can have weed, or you can have it, bro. You can have whatever idol. He'll allow you to conform to whatever you want to, bro. It's your choice, bro. Freedom of choice, bro. He not gonna force you to do nothing. He gonna be like, are you sure? You know what I mean? It's gonna be like, all right. And that happened to me, man. I never forget that. And then I struggled with like weed, smoking weed. I buy it, smoke a little bit, throw it out, flush it down the toilet. Then I buy it the next day, do it again, until one day I'm like, why do I idolize the high? You know what I'm saying? Why do I need to get high to feel good? Or why do I need this? Do I really need this? And then you really just gotta figure out what you really need in life. And it's different for everybody. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, trying to say what to do for you specifically, but bro, once you start making a change, like the stuff you eat, the people you listen to, the music you listen to, the friends you have, your habits on a daily basis, bro, once you start to like change those incrementally, you don't have to go cold turkey, but bro, you gonna notice a difference, bro. No cap, you're gonna notice a difference, gang.
Be great. You can be anything you want to be, regardless of what you look like. So don't let people who look like you try to influence you into doing some things that you know, and now that you've been informed, are aware, can drag you down. The effects aren't immediate, but they're there. They're real. They exist. If you want to listen to other things, you're not lame for that, my brother. If you're a guy, if you're a girl, listen, if guys think you're white.
Hey, chat, if y'all on Twitch, bro, can y'all hear the audio from the video?
First, I tell you to reconsider. But who cares? Move on. If you're a guy, especially, because I can speak to this a little better. If you're not getting that reciprocal energy from, let's say you're interested in a girl, right, and she doesn't think you're hood enough, or she don't think you're gangster enough, because you don't listen to rap, you don't tote guns, you don't talk about robbing people, you go to work, you try to build yourself up in a respectful manner, you respect authority, you move with some sort of decorum to you. There's nothing wrong with that, brother. There's nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, this person that's judging you for your music taste, because that's what it.
They don't
looks
matter
like
at the end of the day, bro.
No, it's not that simple. This person that's judging you for that, they're not somebody that you want to sit here and actually spend your life with.
Big
You'll
facts.
end up in hell, in jail, dead. One of the two. They're gonna drag you into something you don't want to be a part of because they're brainwashed. That's all they believe in. But yeah, you know, it's your boy about be the change you listen to inspire. Stop listening to all this bullshit, man.
He not lying, bro. He not lying, bro. He is not lying.
I'm stopping because I can't sit here and preach what I don't practice. It's okay. If you like rock, if you like metal, it's okay. White people music, so if you like Hispanic people music, it doesn't matter.
Bruh. Do whatever makes you happy. Up to a certain extent. Don't be doing no evil stuff that make you happy. Don't be, bro. Don't be weird. Niggas love being weird. Don't be, don't be doing no, if it hurts somebody else or if it's disgusting or weird, bro, chill out. But do what makes you happy, man. And hopefully it leaves a positive impact on society, bro. If you can do something to make you happy, to leave a positive impact on other people, then you should do that, bro. You should be a representative of Christ, who is the perfect representative, the sinless, blameless lamb who was slaughtered for us for our sins. So Jesus Christ is the most important. He should be the example that you should be shooting for. And Jesus Christ is always going to be the top tier example, to be Christ-like. And people get misconstrued. They don't really understand the Gospels, and they don't understand Jesus was blameless. He was sinless, but he suffered a catastrophic death for us, even though, a lot of people don't even believe in Jesus. A lot of people literally spit in the face of Jesus, blaspheme. We got celebrities blaspheming Christ. It's because Satan rules the earth. So the most influential people and the most powerful people will have satanic, demonic influence to make people not gravitate towards Christ or think that Christ is not the answer, bro. So all in all, we got demonic rap music. We got demonic imagery. It's real subconscious, but you got to be real discerning. You got to pray for discernment, bro. Pray for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and action. Is what my auntie taught me. Pray for those 4 things, man, and try to alleviate any vices from your life. Small incremental changes. God knows your heart. So you trying to go cold turkey to think I'm gonna do it for God? No, do it because you want to be like, you want to be like Christ. You don't want to idolize things. Like, you don't want to idolize, like, people who idolize video games. They playing video games all day, every day. That's all they think about, talk about. Niggas, you can idolize anything. Niggas idolize they vapes. Niggas be having a vape like these, bro. I know a lot of y'all have y'all vape like this in your hand right now. Y'all phone like this, vape like this. Like, come on, bro. Why you hitting the vape, gang? But anyways, bro, have a clear mind, man. Be sober, be vigilant, because the devil is like a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. And that's biblical.
If you like these other things, then that's good. That's fine. You don't have to be a gangster. You don't have to be a thug. And you certainly don't have to listen to them. You don't have to be an entertainer. You don't have to be part of the circus to be successful. You can be whatever you want to be. Let rap culture die off, man. At least this demonic that's being purported throughout the society, let that go. If you want to listen to it every now and again, maybe, sure. Because I know I still got some playlists. I listen to it maybe like one song out the day.
And look, I got some songs that's absolute bangers that I listen to. And I listen to them maybe once or twice a day. And then I might stop listening to them for 2 or 3 days. Then I might go back to them, listen to them. But it's really just the beat. It's really just, that's what the thing is, bro. The music that we like is the beat, bro. The 808s, the beats, the bass, the drums, the producers are really carrying rap music, bro. Hey, W's in the chat if you think the producers are carrying rap music right now, bro. Because it's really just the most, it's like, how can I explain it? It's like, you ever heard a real sweet song because the beat was sweet, and then you listen to the lyrics and you like, damn, he really just destroyed this beautiful beat. This rapper just got on this beat and just did the worst. It's because producers are just carrying, bro. They just carrying.
Day, maybe, when I'm at the gym. Sometimes I'm just feeling that way. But listening to that on repeat, song after song after song, talking about that nonsense, no sir, let it die.
Big facts.
Heavenly Father, I want you to embrace this individual I'm speaking to right now. I want you to embrace this individual hearing this message. I want you to remind them and show them a sign that it's absolutely okay not to have to fit in with the crowd, especially when that crowd is full of toxic demons who wish for not for their success, but for their confirmation, for their conformity. Lord, please show this individual how to make their own way. Please guide them toward the light. Remove these evil thoughts from their mind and repudiate any unclean spirits who wish to corrupt them. In the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. Hey, man, W video, man. What was his name? Oh, that's Asmund. Let me go back.
Donovan McKinney is fighting for a Detroit we can all afford.
Tap in with bro. This is channel right here. This is a good video. Hey, y'all see it, man. Look, y'all see it, dog. Adebayo, bro. You are enough. I like that. Hey, good video. Good video. Let me go back to.
Guess who's back? Yeah,
all right,
yeah. I can.
all right, let me go back to some more videos I want to watch. Let me see where's some. I kind of resonated with this video, bro.
Brother, how the hell you doing? You guys know Beethoven's song, that old Beethoven classic. Beam, 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 boom, beam, boom, boom. I mean, that's probably the most memorable part of that song. White key, black key, white key, black key. Beam, 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 boom, beam, beam, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Bro, the title of this video is Be Retarded. Be Retarded with Women, Coworkers, and Jobs, bro. Bro, he's cooking, bro. Just let him cook. Let him cook.
Amazing. I mean, is that not the most known song on the piano?
Big Stogie too.
I
Crazy.
think it is. And
Crazy
it starts
Stoke.
out like a little baby nursery rhyme. Just something so bloody simple. Beethoven, in all his genius, knew that if he started out too complex, that no one would give a shit about him. So it hits you with a couple of ding, 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 and then it opens up into this complex masterpiece of a song. I mean, just think about the possibilities. I actually said this in the previous video, but same thing with Roddy Ricch. It's just a rusty old bench spring.
Facts. And that junk just caught.
I'm around the coop in the lot. They don't wear drum on SWAT. Busting off the bells of the bike.
What he trying to say is, bro, you overthink it, bro. You just gotta just do it. Like, people be having, what is it called? Analysis paralysis is what it's called, bro. Analysis paralysis is what it's called. I used to have this a lot, and sometimes I have to catch myself from overanalyzing and thinking about too many options, and that's why sometimes I go in a gas station, bro, or something. I already gotta have what I want in my brain, because you ever go into a store and it's just like, why is it like 70 options for a drink? It's like, bro, I get the freedom of choice and, you know, capitalism, bro, but I just need one thing so I can grab it and go, instead of me thinking like, do I really want this, or I would need that, or what about this? You know what I mean? And what he's saying is, bro, just do it, bro. Just do it. Like, don't think about it too long, because you might talk yourself out of it. Even sometimes, how can I put this into an example? I was taking a test when I was in. I'd be taking a test all the time when I was in school. Back when I used to be in school, college even, bro. You would take a test, and then you would choose an answer. But before you choose an answer, you would erase it and then choose another answer. Y'all ever did that? And then you go back and y'all go over the answers in class, or sometimes we had this website called Blackboard, bro, and you would literally do your stuff and it would give you your scores right after it, and then sometimes you can review it and look at the answers. You would literally go through every question like, dang, I got that right, got this wrong, let me look. And the one that you got wrong was the one that you second guessed. You're like, man, this answer sound good, but I don't know if this answer sound good or bad. Let me choose that one just in case. Wrong. Bro, just go with your gut, bro. Just go with your gut and just do it, bro. Just do it. That little inkling, that little intuition, bro, that's God telling you, look, if it's something that's aligned with his will, just do it, bro. Just do it. Unless it's something evil. Like, if it's something evil, you harmful, it's obviously not from God, obviously. But if it's something to just make a decision, bro, do it. Stick to it and honor it.
I just hit a lick with the box. I hit it with the box. Just put it in the box. I hit it with the box. Hopping on the box. It's all too simple, dude.
It is.
It's a hit. Let it hit. Dude, same thing with Justin Bieber. Baby, baby, baby.
Yeah.
Baby, baby, baby. No.
Oh,
I mean,
won't you roll with me tonight? That's a banger.
What could be more?
Luda. When I was 14, when I was 13,
With our democracy,
give me my
line
first
against Donald
love.
Trump,
Bro, that song was a
Abdul
banger, bro.
El-Sayed
That Baby song, that's probably one of the most highest viewed songs on YouTube. No cap, Baby.
Those efforts would help elect Donald Trump.
Probably got
Abdul
a billion
El-Sayed
views.
Didn't care.
All right,
We have
bro.
got to
Why
the
are we
point
watching?
where literally anybody can build a fully working app
Sorry,
without
sorry,
knowing how to
chat.
code.
Sorry,
This
chat.
is
Let
based
the
for
ads play.
But people think that you gotta be intelligent. I'm telling you guys, it's intelligence that is simple. Who said it? The guy, Einstein. You know, if you can't explain something simply, then you don't even freaking understand it, dude.
Bro. This is such a good thing to say, bro. If you can't understand it, if you can't explain something in simple terms, in layman's terms, then you really don't understand what you're talking about, bro. You ever ask somebody what something means and they just have circular definitions? They just repeat. Oh, what does this mean? Oh, it means this. It's like, bro, you just said that, bro. You gotta like use a different word at least. It's because they don't really understand, bro. They don't really understand it. But it's just like, in order for you to understand something, you really gotta know it at its base fundamental level. And in order to do that, you gotta really be proficient at it. And the person asks you like, what is this? You gotta explain those fundamentals, bro.
So, how is it that everyone wants to be all smart and flex their IQs?
Right.
I'm over here boasting a 63 IQ. I mean, I was built for the short run.
That's
but,
crazy.
You know, but everyone.
Hey, 63 IQ is crazy, bro.
Dude, most of us are average IQ. Stop trying to be an Einstein. Stop trying to get psyoped into the belief that you gotta be some smart dude.
Big facts.
All that's doing is ruining your life. Your music's not succeeding. Your approach with women is not succeeding.
Big facts.
Your videos are not hitting. Dude, it's because you're afraid to be simple. You don't have the courage to be simple. Oh, you're a day trader. oh, your trades are not working out for you, you look too much into it. Just fucking retard max it, dude. Hit send, hit buy. You know why the S&P 500 works out well? You know why VOO works out well? Because people just retard max it. Yep, money goes here, boom. There, it was built to be so simple. Here's 500 of America's best companies. Invest in them. Take the load off your back, brethren. Take it off your back. And just invest in America's best. That's all you gotta do. But everyone wants to try to game the system. Everyone wants to try to get an upper hand. I'm gonna do all the research. I'm gonna stand out. There's a few outliers, but man, the courage to be simple cannot be understated. Cannot be understated, man.
Chat, is my audio low? Can you hear this man talking? Like if I were to resume this, would y'all be able to hear this man?
And it's amazing how much trouble you actually get into by trying to be smart. It's that simple. You try to be smart in this life. If you have to act intelligent, if you have to act smart, if you have to storm the gates to think,
like if I were to resume this,
you're an idiot.
Would y'all be able to hear this man?
Insight, real revelation, how much trouble you actually real oracle moments to be smart. Just pop into your head. Bada bing, bada boom. Humanaga, there it is. Like an image painted in front of your face. A magical Picasso to think. Right there, you're an idiot.
Can y'all hear me, chat?
Insight, there it is for you to witness, to observe, to see, and that's genius. It's simplicity. Simplicity allows you to gain attention, to open up into something vast and something beautiful. Boom, 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 do 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 do. Simplicity. You got to start simple, man. Your approach, maybe you should just, start fucking simple. All this bullshit, man. Retard max it.
With our democracy
Sometimes
on
you
the
do gotta
line
retard
against
max it,
Donald
bro.
Trump, Abdul El Sayed told Democrats to vote uncommitted, even after Governor Whitmer warned those efforts would help elect Donald Trump. Abdul El Sayed didn't care.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an
Let me skip
idea.
this real quick.
By the way, I'm smoking a great cigar. No joke. This is probably the best cigar that I've smoked so far. And I'm only a fourth of the way through. My friend Alan in our group, in our High Thermos Brotherhood, we hung out the other day. He brought this to me. He said, here, I bought this for you. I said, my God, you're an angel of a man. Thank you so much. This is amazing. I feel bad because I gave him a decent cigar, an Oliva Serie V Milanio Maduro, which is good. I think I gave him that. But this is better. This is way better. And I don't even think you can get your hands on this thing, dude. Like, this is only in Illinois.
I don't smoke cigars, so I'm gonna skip this.
Drew, it's not
This is
too
a cigar
tight.
plug.
It's not too loose. Brownie. So good. Kind of walk of faith. Instinct. To be simple means that you got to turn your back and do things differently. You got to return to a more walk of faith. Instinct.
Chat, you know what it is? It's really because nowadays, bro, people have so much information at their disposal that they feel inclined to overanalyze and overindulge in like finding information. Every decision that they make, they try to make like the most perfect decision, when sometimes you just got to make a decision and learn from it. Like, learning from a slightly bad decision is better than making perfect decisions all the time it might look good to make decisions perfectly all the time, but you don't have any resilience if like every time you do something once it just works out perfectly. Like sometimes you have to do something that it don't quite work out exactly how you planned, and you got to kind of pull out the chalkboard and like revisit your first, you know what I mean, like really rethink what you got going on. And like even when like I'm self-employed, like even with my business, like sometimes you will have a problem will come up that you didn't think about, but you got to solve it, you know what I mean? You got to make the customer happy, and you got to make it to where they don't even notice the problem happened in the first place, if that's possible. Sometimes it's not possible, but if you can do that, bro, you're in the game. It's all about learning from mistakes, bro. People become better people when they learn from mistakes, not just making the most perfect decision the first time, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Intuition, more childlike. You think about
see, like, you hear what he said about being childlike? It says in the Bible that the Lord loves when we are childlike, when we pursue him with childlike enthusiasm. It's like, because when you get older, you become less enthusiastic, less energetic, but you still have to have childlike faith. You have to have childlike faith. Like children, they might ask why or something, but they're just asking why just because they can. They don't really know anything. Some kids, they're literally retard maxing, like, oh, let's do these ramps. And then we have a weak crusty adult, super lame, like, oh no, you guys are gonna hurt yourself doing that. The kids are like, so? Like, who cares, bro? But they'll have fun taking risks, bro. Taking risks is fun, bro. It might be scary, but that's why they're fun. Taking risks is fun, bro. You gotta have some type of risk in order to have a reward that's worth it.
back in the day, man. Lewis and Clark, the spirit of the wild. I'm Lewis and Clark. I'm going to set out to the west, unexplored territory. They didn't know what was coming for them. I mean, just imagine going out west.
Bro. W quarter.
Before it was a bunch of trannies and lesbians.
Hey, W coin before
and it was
they
just
take all our coins and we be digital.
And you step your little foot in
digital currency.
And all of a sudden, here are these people. They got their face paint on. They're smoking tobacco. They're like, who is this white beast, this white man? And they invite you over to their campfire. You're trying to trade your moccasins with them. You never know what would happen. You might end up in a teepee with one of their finest. You know, with one of their Indian women.
Big facts.
And you never knew what was going to happen. It was the spirit of the wild, man. Something, I'm telling you guys, has been eroded from modern day society. We've all become too comfortable being false, living with a facade, being fake. Dude, we used to live with a sort of serendipitous nature. I mean, think about that.
Bro, what he's saying got so much validity to it, bro. Like, even today, my man's hit me up from college, bro. He called me, like, he didn't have a rigid structure to what he needed. He just was like, bro, pull up, bring your drill. We need help with a step. Repairing a step. I'm like, right, bet. Give me an hour, I pull up, bro. They're doing something completely different, bro. I barely even use my drill. The problem he called me about literally took like 10 minutes to solve, and then for the other 4.5 hours we was doing something completely different. And it's just like stuff like that, bro. That's what makes good times, bro. That's what makes good times, Jack. Let me be more intimate with y'all for real. Let me move this down. That's better. Yeah, that looked better. That looked better. But anyways, it's just like we just overanalyze we overanalyze stuff too much as humans now, bro. We have too much information at our disposal. We're not winging it enough. Sometimes you just gotta wing it, bro, and just figure it out. And you never know. You gotta try to be safe, but sometimes, bro, if it's a little unsafe, just do it anyway. Just like people so tight knit and soft. Like, oh, I don't know, honey, I don't know if that'll work. It's like, ugh, like even just saying that just feels so weak. Like, bro, you don't know if anything will work. Like, you have blind faith in municipalities and systems that people set up who didn't know if it was going to work in the first place.
Used to kick your door open and start whistling. You used to just walk out of the door. You didn't know what was going to happen.
Big facts.
Dirty money, Donovan McKinney. Just another politician backed by special interests and dark money. McKinney is bankrolled by corporate lobbyists and one of Trump's biggest MAGA donors. Dirty money.
Dirty money McKinney. Dirty fatty.
You had no clue what was going to happen. You know what? You could see this big time with how people relate to small talk. Ask the average person. I hate small talk, dude.
Low key.
I always think to myself, this man right here is an idiot. This man right here is two in his head. He's a thinker. He's
I went through a phase where I hated small talk.
To talk about the weather. Oh, I hate small talk. I just wish we could get to something deeper. Are you that stupid? Are you that middle of the road IQ on the bell curve that you don't see the genius in small talk? Small talk is the same thing as Beethoven's bing, 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 bing. How is the weather today? Are you doing good?
Facts.
Are you okay? How has things been?
Bro.
What do you...
Bro, book smarts is so much different from like real life skills, bro. Like a person who has like super high analytical book smarts, but you know what I mean, you're super IQ and you can code and you're like a computer science nerd and you talk like this and you wear your glasses like this and you bro, these people, bro, they put them in front of a woman, bro, or you put them in a situation where they gotta make friends that genuinely like them, then it's just like, oh my god, I am error, over compute, error. They can't do it, bro. It's insane. They can't do it. They literally can't do it, man. Why am I getting bots, bro? Get out of here, bots.
Did you do this weekend? It's amazing. Well, people want to write that shit off. You gotta wait for the answer. There's an answer. There's an insight. There's a offering. Hey, let's go deeper, buddy. But you're too smart for that. You have somehow...
I swear I went through the same thing, bro. Wait, let me see. Excuse me. I went through the same thing on my own, bro. I literally, let me see, hold up. Take that down. Just chatting. Chat, react. Wait. There we go. That's better. But like small talk, I used to hate small talk, and I used to tell people I hated small talk. But it got to the point where I really like appreciated small talk because you didn't have to. It's kind of like small talk is just one of those things that is like small talk, for example. How can I explain it? Small talk is like holding open a door for somebody. It's just like one of those things where you open up the window for conversation and some type of like interpersonal engagement. And it's like very low buy-in. Like you don't have to be a genius to, how are you doing today? How's it going? How many fish did you catch today? Or if you're on a lake, I know people always ask what have you caught today? Or how is it looking out? What's biting? Or, you know, it's just it makes us feel more connected, bro. Because imagine if there was no small talk and everybody just moved around, ignoring each other on some super dystopian type vibes, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like nobody wanna be like that. Let me see. I'm restarting.
Now found a way to listen to your own thoughts. You've made yourself God, and in turn, you can never be God, so you're an idiot. It's really that simple. But the nature of small talk is to introduce conversation that will lead to bigger conversation. Small talk leads to big talk. So I always found it really weird how people just write this off. How can you not simply see it as an invitation? You got to be stupid. So there's not a lot of things that you could do for stupid people because all they do is think. And that is their bus, the normal bus. See how big it is? A lot of people on that bus. So this spirit of Lewis and Clark, holy shit, walking out the door, serendipity. Do you know what that means? Like just a happenstance, a happen.
Let's look up the definition of serendipity because I'm tweaking right now. Can y'all see this? Hold up. Let me flip this. Hold up. Transform, flip horizontally, no, flip vertically. Oh my gosh, no. Hold up. Flip vertically. Transform, flip horizontally. There we go. Serendipity means finding good things by chance. Key aspects include a happy surprise, unintended luck, smart discovery. And it's crazy because we so over analytical as people now, bro. And it just kind of destroys our serendipitous nature.
Chance, whatever you fucking call it. You might run into a girl at the farmer's market. You might stumble upon a buyer for your wool. You might discover new territory, trade with the Indians. But nowadays, we've eliminated so much of this.
No, facts, bro. It happened it was like a month ago or like whatever. And I was just chilling at home. I'm like, dang. And I live like 15-minute, it's like a 15-minute bike ride, bro. Like 10-minute drive. I'm like, dang, I haven't seen my grandma. I haven't seen my grandma in so long, like years. And like she lives alone, and, you know, I rode my bike over there just to mess with her. You know what I'm saying? I rode my bike over there unannounced, unplanned, literally spur of the moment. Just jumped on my bike, rode it over there. It was sweaty, stinky, and no, I pulled up on her in my car, and she was there. She was happy to see me. We was chilling. We chilled for some hours, bro, just chopping it up like there was never a time gap. I love when you see somebody and there's never a time. It just feels like y'all been communicating like for an extended period of time and there was no gap in between. So I'm chilling with her, and then, you know, unannounced, she's like, hey, I might have some jobs for you. I've been telling her what I was getting into. Like, I'm a self-employed, like home construction and stuff like that. And she was like, hey, I need a job done or whatever. She showed me what's going on, and you know, ever since then, she been reaching out to me to get stuff done. And then I did a job for her neighbor, and you just never know, bro. That's why you really just gotta tap in and just be in tune with God, bro. Because God will put you in positions that you don't even understand how you even got this position in the first place. Because it can be an inkling. It's a small whisper, like an inkling. Hey, go see so-and-so. You be like, dang, I don't want to go do that. But then that's when you go do that, bro, and then your life changes or something happens for you for the better. You know what I mean? Or you learn something for the experience.
Serendipity, this walk of faith, because we think we can see everything. You know what I say? Google reviews was absolute bullshit. I hate Google reviews, and I see myself doing this all the time. I go to the library. I went to the library yesterday. I love going to the library. It's like a good reset. Sometimes you just need a fucking reset. You need to just stop seeing whatever everyone else is saying, what everyone else is doing. Stop being like,
bro, this is biblical, bro. I don't think he even know it. What he's saying is all biblical, bro. This is all, literally having a reset is fasting. That's all it is. You separate yourself. You starve your body of the necessities in order to build stronger spiritual connection with the Creator. You starve yourself from unnecessary amenities like being on your phone, playing a game, entertainment, because that stuff affects you subconsciously, bro. And you notice it when you derive, what is the word for it? Not derive. When you take it away from you, dang, I'm really dumb right now. What is that word? Anyways, when you take it away from you, you really understand how it feels to be without it, bro. And once you reach that point of not enlightenment, but like understanding, then you understand what you really need in this world is not what you first thought you needed. Some of the stuff is just a facade. People tell you that you need this and you need that and you need to keep up with the Joneses. But really, bro, you don't need a lot, bro. We don't need a lot as humans.
A boomer. You know, we used to make fun of the boomers. You watch too much news. You watch way too much news. It's stressing you out, dude. We're hypocrites. Now we all watch news. We're on Twitter. You see more news than your dad ever did. You see more titties than any your grandpops ever did. Any king of the world. You see way more than they did in one day. So we're hypocrites. We're watching all this bullshit. Cortisol's pumped. I go to the library. And for some reason, I start going on Goodreads. Fuck Goodreads. Fuck Google. Dude, why do I need to look at what other people, what is this social proof? That I'm always looking at other people. Oh, what are they going to say about this? First off, holy shit, man. My library has become so jam-packed with LGBTQ books.
Can't spell LGBT without L, brother.
Masculine
big L's.
Authors in the fantasy and sci-fi section. I'm so sick of seeing all of these female authors. You guys think I'm joking, but 10 years ago, this was not the case. 10 years ago, Anthony Ryan, Bloodsong, Scott Lynch, one of my favorite books, The Lies of Locke Lamora. You had Patrick Rothfuss, even though he's kind of a soy boy redditor. The Name of the Wind, which is just amazing book. Just amazing hero's journey. You had, you got some good ones. You got The Shadow of All That Was Lost. Forgetting his name, great book. But man, like nowadays it's all women. Elizabeth this, Ashley this, Shaniqua this. Bitch, I don't want to read your fantasy book. I don't care. I don't want to hear what you think about the point of view of a guy going into a tavern, talking to chicks. Stop it. Stop this nonsense. I'm sick of it, dude. I can't even find a fucking book. Anyway.
Born, raised, rooted in Michigan. Haley Stevens, the only candidate for Senate who isn't a millionaire. Chief of staff for President Obama's auto rescue that saved
it's weird nowadays, man. The
Michigan
entertainment,
jobs. Haley Stevens,
the selection of stuff that we got to choose to look into.
When
is
quality
weird,
education, complete with certified online teachers,
people starting
is
to wake up
delivered to your door.
I'm getting hyped because that's, I was there. I was there in the beginning. I was there with the Robert Jordan. I was there to see Brandon Sanderson come out with The Way of Kings. But then somehow he became this guy, this guy that started caring about mental health too much. Like, what happened? It slowly eroded this guy's masculine presence. It's just fucking weird. It's hard to relate. So anyway, we used to walk by faith. There was a serendipity to life. I mean, imagine life when you don't know what's...
Bruh, life without phones, bro. Who remember... W's in the chat, bro. Who remember life without phones, without smartphones, bro? It was so much better. we didn't have no comparison or we didn't know what day traders living in Miami was doing, or like we didn't know and we didn't care to know because we were outside. We were outside, bro. Literally, nowadays, if you take a kid's iPad, iPhone, technology, laptops, they feel like they're isolated. But back in the day, before all that existed, bro, if you told a kid you couldn't go outside, bro, they would literally be sitting watching kids play from the inside through the window, like feeling crazy. It's crazy how fast that... I'm born in 1996. I'm 30. When I was a little kid, bro, my punishment was you're grounded, which means you can't go outside, or I give you a whooping. And I'm so dumb. I'm like, I'll just be grounded. She's like, all right, you're grounded for the whole summer. My mom literally didn't let me go outside for the whole summer, bro. One time she let me sit on the porch, bro. It was tough, gang. I had video games, but I couldn't be outside, bro. Not being able to chill with your friends, bro, back when phones didn't exist, literally was the worst thing ever. Nowadays, I would have been straight. I can stream, I can FaceTime, I can jump on, you know what I mean? I can do all this type of stuff, bro. I don't need to go outside. Plus, who goes outside anymore, right? Bro, we just lost our way, bro. Really.
The Google review. Now when I'm trying to go to a Thai restaurant, really, I gotta look at the Google reviews, the Yelp. There's always some asshole on Yelp that wants to say, oh my God, this Thai place, it's a real Thai lady, but it smelled like shit inside. I don't give a damn. Is it good Thai food? Everyone likes to bitch. Everyone likes to complain. I'm sick of reading it. So, just imagine if you stopped looking at reviews for trailers. If you just went in and you said, wow, I like this, I enjoy this, you would know in the first 10 minutes if a movie catches your interest, if it's worth watching. But now we see the trailers, we gotta review everything, we gotta read all the Google reviews. Where's the serendipity? Where's the faith? Where's the ability to step outside of your door, put your damn bootstraps on, say Humanaga, ride the tiger, and just go and make life happen? So I'm telling you guys, you really gotta you gotta change the lens which you're viewing life through, because we've really been lied to. A lot of us have been raised by anxiety-filled mothers that were more like, they wanted you to be secure, of course, because you're their little boy. But when you got a father, man, he's kind of just like, yep, you're gonna be okay, son. Yeah, I thank God my parents always just said they were retarded.
Bro, he's right, bro. Like, you can tell when a man has been raised by a mom, because they are very emotional and they lack that masculine energy that they need, that they weren't given by having a strong male role model in their household, bro. I low-key feel for all the men who didn't have men growing up, because getting hurt. Have you ever seen a kid fall and get hurt, and the mom runs over there like, oh my gosh, Johnny, are you okay? Are you okay, Johnny? And it's just he's like, yes. He's feeding into it even more, getting more emotional, crying. Yes, it hurts so bad, mommy, kiss it, please. But bro, your dad sees you fall and you hurt yourself, he doesn't even move. He just looks at you you start crying. He's like, yeah, shut up, get up, you're fine. Put some dirt on it, you're okay. Are you hurt? Can you move? Okay, come on. And then you realize, wait, I am good. Something snaps in your brain, wait, I'm stronger than I actually. Because your thoughts literally contain your ability to do things, bro. We limit ourselves mentally before we ever physically limit ourselves, bro. Even working out, or I played football for majority of my life. You do something And then you'd be like, dang, I really just ran 10 gassers, bro, after a 2-hour practice. I'm exhausted. And they were all timed gassers. A gasser, for anybody who doesn't know, I play football, so anybody who hasn't played football, bro, a football field is about 52.5 yards from sideline to sideline. A gasser is when you run back and forth, down, back, the width of the field. So you basically run 4 times the width of the field. So it's about 200 and some change yards in one gasser, and we run 10 of them. So that's 2,000 yards at the end of each practice, which I'm pretty sure is a mile. So we just do that at the end of each practice, bro, and then you'll be like, damn, can't believe we did that. Your brain wants you to quit, but your body is still going. And once you defeat your brain and tell it no, once you tell the soft, feminine urge of you to quit because you want to be comfortable, once you tell that part of your brain no, then the sky is the limit, bro. Like, literally, that's where greatness happens.
Hard. I mean, my parents were retard max. Full faith. My mom should have got chemo. God bless her. But she retard maxed it. She said, F the keto. God will heal me. It wasn't in the playbook. It's okay. I mean, that level of faith, that level of, it's almost, I'm envious of it. But a lot of our parents were not like that. You got to do this. That's why everyone likes when you do something by the book. Oh, look at, you ever notice, Indian parents are bad at this. Indian parents, I went to a restaurant one time with my girlfriend. I saw this Indian guy with his little child saying, what do you want to be when you get older? And the girl said, I want to be a doctor. And he started clapping. He would feed her a little fortune cookie, a little samosa, he just plopped it in her mouth. And then he would just repeat this action like a Pavlov's dog, just an Indian dog. What do you want to be when you get older? I want to be a doctor. Plop, boom. And he just kept repeating the cycle. They want security. They want you, but a lot of parents are like this. And I get the immigrants, they come over here to America. They want you to be secure. They want you to be safe. They don't want you to struggle. But somewhere along the line, when you embrace security, you willingly give up the
Oh, he was cooking. Oh my god. Hell ad, bro.
Want to be a part of it?
Hell ad, bro.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari.
Skipper.
When you give up your dream, when you give up the risk, when you give up the childhood life, you give up a lot. You give up your spirit, man, for security. You can't get out of that. And so whenever you start to, if you're unhappy in this life, it's probably because you've been living like a little bitch, and you're mama's boy in spirit. Your spirit has taken on that of a lesbian.
You're not lying, bro.
And so really, you want to lobotomize the soul. You want to lobotomize the soul. This life is meant to be discovered. This life is meant to be conquered. This life is that of a short bus conquistador. You have within you, dude, the same exact spirit that once roamed the land, the Lewis and Clark of the West. You have within you the Genghis Khan that went around just pumping out
his Genghis Khan,
just burning down and pillaging
villages.
What a W. But somewhere along the line, that got eroded. It just wore on your ass. It just came around. I'm gonna beat this guy to a pulp. Like Aesop's fable, you are a lion that got declawed and defamed. And now, the farmer that you want to take his daughter out, that farmer's coming around and he's got a freaking bat and he's gonna beat your ass. He's gonna beat your head in. A lot of us just willingly take that because we want security. Oh my God. It's crazy.
Oh my God. He's right though, bro. He's preaching, bro.
We lost this the serendipitous nature.
Hey, chat, react to the poll. Is
And
retard maxing W strategy in
what
life?
it did, it
Should we be
conditioned
retard
us.
maxing?
It conditioned us not
Does
to
retard
put
maxing
one
work?
foot in front of the other. 1 foot in front of the other. It taught us that we were supposed to do things a certain way. There was a right way. There was instead of being righteous, we looked for a right path. Instead of being explorers, conquistadors, we became these good followers. You know, we follow instructions. We follow. You know what I want to do, man? You know what I want to do when I'm a father? And I'm probably going to be a father.
Bro, this goes into a way deeper discussion, bro, that he might not even go into, bro. But in all actuality, we've been sold a lie that comfort and just being a good, obedient boy and following all the rules and being dependent on the municipalities that are given to us by our local governments and by, like, you know, huge corporations. We've been sold that that's just the way that we should be living, bro. Literally. When they don't want us, I mean like the people who are in, you know, who call the shots to, like, basically decide the lives of billions of people all over the world. They don't want us to be independent, like, skillful. They want us to be interdependent. They want us to be working for them, and they can always pull the plug and kind of control. They can control us. It's all about control. It's not about money no more. It's about control, bro. So when you move to a homestead and you got a garden and you become you got energy, you got hydroelectricity, you got solar panels, somebody's gonna be knocking on your door like, bro, you've been off the grid, like, what's going on? And then, you know what I mean, God forbid it happens, but it's coming to America, bro. It's slowly but surely coming to America. The land of the free and the American dream is literally the American dream for a reason, gang. The dream to, you know, have a wife and 2.5 kids, a golden retriever named Bandit with a fucking bandana around his neck, with a beautiful yard and where you can barbecue, and you know what I mean. It's crazy. That's what they sell you, and you know they want you to take out a mortgage, pay this mortgage for the rest of your life, get student loans, and have a degree that only matters to the employers that we choose that don't even have high school diplomas. They have high school diplomas and that's it, bro, and they're gonna hire you. And it's just like, bro, what about what's important for me, gang?
Okay? Because I'm convinced that no one talks about this, but if you have sex with a woman, like, over and over and over and over again, eventually you're gonna, like, start to hate each other because no baby's coming out. I mean, if you put a quarter into a gumball machine, you just spit on the corner, put it in the gumball machine, you know, just go in. If you put a quarter into a gumball machine 1,000 times and no gumballs come out, eventually you're gonna get pissed at the gumball machine. You say this gumball machine is damn broken.
It's got not a good analogy.
So, I mean, of course.
I see where you go. I see where you're going.
But
with
that's the life. You know, we're just out here,
bro. I talked to this girl. I talked to a few girls that had birth control, and it's just like it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like, dudes, this is for all men, by the way. You a man, bro. Once you take control of your sexual urges and, like, once you value your seed, bro, instead of spilling it, like watching porn and, like, lusting over women that aren't, like, somebody that you willing to, like, make your wife or having a lasting relationship with, bro, you gotta take pride in your sexual urges, bro, because take the power back, bro. 'Cause, I mean, sex is fun, it's pleasurable, but the point of having sex is to create a life. And that's a huge responsibility that God gave you. You have life inside of you as a man. Women do not have life inside of them unless you put it inside of them. Eggs are not alive. Sperm are alive. Eggs are almost like the food per se for a sperm. That anchor a baby into a woman's womb. But sperm are alive and well, bro. As a man, do not spill that. With great power comes great responsibility.
Just tons of sex, no babies popping out. Eventually, you gotta saddle up and say, yes, I walk by faith. I believe that whatever comes of this, I can handle. And so you just bust a nut. Just
literally.
Eventually, you gotta bust a nut and not go to Walmart the next day to get a plan B. You gotta, you have to become the father. And I think that is a beautiful thing. I think it is an amazing thing. I think there was a point in my life where I was scared of that, but it's okay. You take your time to get there, but eventually, the Genghis Khan has to come out of you. And it's really a sickness of thought that has taken that Genghis Khan and made you more of a
real talk, bro. We are less of that. It's been orchestrated, bro, in society to make us less like conquerors, bro. Like, testosterone is obviously declined by like almost 50%. I mean, based on our food, like people's hobbies and habits and stuff like that, bro. It's just sad, but it is true. But for the most part, bro, even to this day, like girls are like, I'm 30 and I don't have any kids or whatever. I never got any girl pregnant. And it's just like, girls are like, when are you gonna have kids? Or girls like, so one girl hinted to me like, yeah, I'll have like some more kids. Unprompted too. I'm just like, dang. Like, I don't know when I'm ready to do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things where one day I will have that conqueror time to spread my seed. You know what I mean? Like, but it's not right now. And people, it's like analysis paralysis. Like, people always make the excuse like, man, children are so expensive. Bro, a lot of poor people having babies all the time, gang. If there's a will, there's a way, bro. Don't make an excuse. Oh, kids are expensive and I'm not ready. And bro, you'll know when you're ready to have a kid, when you have somebody that's loyal, that's solid, that's loving you, that's love you for who you are and not what you can do, but loves you for you. Then you'll know that you can have a kid with this person. I mean, people change all the time, but once a person meets the prerequisites, bro, man, shoot. Literally. Now I've yet to find that person, but it'll happen.
A Jimmy Fallon or a it's made you an overthinker. It's made you an idiot. You become too comfortable being an idiot. So eventually you gotta bust some nuts. Anyway, when I do have a family, I was thinking about this. I want to take my family to Disney. But as a kid, I only went to Disney on a field trip. It's very vague in my memory. It was in middle school. There was this big titty Latina I was sitting next to. She was very busted, but she was so sweet. She was the only sweet girl to me. There were some girls that were sweet to me, but they were testing me too much. I wasn't ready for it in middle school. But this one girl was very sweet to me. I fucking loved her. So I was just staring at her tits the whole time I was at Disney.
All right, bro.
So I want to take my kids to Disney, but I want it to be like a
crazy
family trip. Like I want to take my kids to Disney. And I want to tell my son, listen, this shit right here, this is how guys get their heart broken because they see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and they think, oh my God, Shining Prince. Little do they know that Snow White was sucking off the Seven Dwarfs. Little do they know that the Mason Lodge.
Were they doing that?
Walt.
Whoa! Hey, he's talking crazy. Wait.
Snow White was sucking off the Seven Dwarfs.
Water.
Little do they know that the Mason Lodge that Walter is right up here on this thing, and he was having his little, Freemason meetings.
Big facts.
So I want to go. I want to red pill the whole family. Just take them, get it out of their system.
And it's crazy,
I never
bro.
had that.
It's crazy because we watched Matrix, bro, and Matrix was like a documentary. Because we are literally living in the Matrix, literally. Like when Neo took the red pill, he woke up, he was in that freaking vat of liquid goo, and he looked around, and everybody was actually like in a simulation mentally, but their bodies were being used to charge the Matrix. That's literally what's going on like now. Like people are basically being used as batteries. They give you a 401k, they pay you, you don't get a pension anymore, you don't get profit sharing anymore like boomers used to get. But in the freaking golden era of capitalism, now we're in the late stage capitalism where the dollar is like 30% less powerful than it was. But anyways, brother, this is a crazy world we live in, bro. But like it's so wild how like there's so much planned opposition, like even planned support. Like when you think about it, it'll be a positive movement or some type of movement that's like has a positive like goal, and it'll get tainted by some type of weird person that kind of infiltrated the structure, and that little bit of bad influence like destroys the whole public image of the whole red pill community. Like Andrew Tate, I feel like he's like not a good red pill like image, but everybody always moves their red pill like he's the face of red pill, bro. Andrew Tate, and he has like masculine qualities, but I wouldn't say that he's like an ideal man. And people need to just remember that Jesus Christ is the ultimate man. He's selfless, he's giving, he's merciful, he's a servant leader. And those traits are just not popular. People are like, no, I'm gonna ball out, I'm gonna flex on them, I'm gonna screw all the women, I'm gonna flex the fastest whip, I'm gonna throw money at this stripper in the club, I'm so ballin', I'm gonna flex, I'm gonna go to the gym and get super jacked so everybody can see me. And bro, it's all vain, it's all conceit. And like what what's his name, like King Solomon said, bro, like it's all vanity, bro. It's all vanity when you think about it. It's all vanity. Goals and stuff like that is all, it's all damn near prideful. Like you want to accomplish this so people can look up to you, and so they can idolize you, and so you can become like almost a small G God in their eyes, Just think about what you want to do that's just good for other people, not necessarily good for you. And that was Jesus. Like worship him, but that's all. We just owe him worship because he's God. But you worship him and you have faith in him, and he'll steer you right. That's real pill. That's red pill.
Went to Disney and had my pops, son. It was just not. It was not there. So Disney was like, Disney's this magical place for kids. It's this magical fucking wonderland. No, I need to take my son there and speak to him. Speak some, like show him the way. See all these people. See Tinkerbell. See this and that. See the genie, Aladdin. They all got sidetracked because of some woman. Almost killed them. Almost got in the way.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
I really don't know much about Disney. I'm not really a Disney kid. I grew up watching like Cartoon Network and SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron. But
real quick check-in. The cigar has canoed a bit, okay, but this is just an amazing cigar. It's when you have a good cigar, full body, good flavor, It's special. It's real special. And I, very enjoyable. But again, there is no right way. Retard Max said, there is no right way. You gotta understand that. And that's when your personal style comes into play. When you realize there is no right way to do things. Even in jiu-jitsu, you see this. There is it's always evolving. There's always a way. Reverse De La Evo. You throw the hook in. Okay, here you put the arm here to support it. But there's always a stylistic thing that the individual, once he does it enough time, once the black belt becomes a black belt, he's a white belt again. Because now he could, like Picasso said, you got to learn the rules to break them. You break the fucking rules. You come up with your own rules. But, so many people are stuck at just a mediocre level. They're not breaking any rules. They're going with the system. I don't know. I think they're to
have
really
your
get to
own
the next
swag
level,
is what he's saying.
You know what? I'm gonna
like once you learn the basics, bro, and you get good at the basics, you master the basics. Have your own swag, bro. Like do something, change something up a little bit. Have your own style, bro. That's what makes us human, is because we're all different. But if you're trying to be like the next person, then you just you completely miss the opportunity to create something that has never been seen before, to be honest.
Or trust in myself. I built this ship. Let's let it fly, baby. You roll the cigar, fucking smoke it. Chew glass, breathe smoke, baby.
He's cooked.
I am convinced these days that one of the most important things is for you to look back on your childhood. Seriously, look back on your childhood and say, what was I doing in my childhood that gave me joy? Because so many people, if you think about it, you were a kid longer than you've been an adult.
Bro. What he said was so profound. What gave you joy when you was a kid, bro? When I was a child, bro, being up, I have fond memories of just being up, just talking. That small talk, bro, or just talking and having fun, laughing, bro. We used to be in the hood, like in inner city Detroit, bro. I'm talking about my neighborhood had shootings and violence, but it was back in like the early 2000s where, you know what I mean, it was still fun. And we was relatively safe because we wasn't involved in any of it, and we was kids, so people had honor, and like they wouldn't shoot at no kids for no random reason. We wasn't involved, bro. It would be like, not gonna lie, bro, during the summertime in the hood, we had this one porch. Her name is Miss Melody, and I'm pretty sure she died, bro. Rip Miss Melody, and whoever grew up on Roseline, bro, shout out to y'all. I miss all y'all, man. Shout out to my boy Antoine, Fat, Calvin, Tonio, Jermaine, John. But anyways, bro, we would literally sit on the porch and talk until like 2, 3 a.m. Not joking, in the summertime. Like when my parents weren't at home and I was being babysat by like my god sister, she would literally be like, come in the house, like you're outside until 3 a.m. and I mean it'll be like 10 to 12 of us just bundled up sitting on the porch, like all the stairs is packed. Everywhere to sit on Miss Melody porch used to be full of people, bro, and we would literally just be talking, bro, like with like profound ideas, funny stories, and sometimes we'd just be chilling in silence, just listening to the sounds of nature, gang. Just looking up, listening to the urban environment around us, bro. And it was always something going on. It was always something going on because I lived in the hood. And bro, I just miss those days, man. I miss those days. I miss those people. Pivotal memories, bro.
But somewhere along the line, you stopped doing those things. You started to run from who you are. And you can never, ever, ever run from who you are. When I look back on my life, I started lifting weights around 15 years old. My dad bought me a bench set. As much as I hate the scientific lifting, as much as I dislike the Jeff Nippards and the Mike Israelites of the world, whatever his freaking name is, as much as I hate the fitness TikTokers, fuckboys, trend twins, all of this steroid testosterone use, I liked lifting. It was a part of me. And I can't give that up. Because if I give that up, then a part of me has to die. And what I really think is happening is a lot of people there's a collapse of their identity. Because when you're a kid, man, you understand. Like, when you're a kid, you see things that the grown-up doesn't see. Because you have there's wonder. There's just immense wonder for the world.
That's such a good point, bro. Like, this man is cooking, bro. And I know I saved this video for a reason, because he's cooking. I know I'm pausing a lot. But, bro, being a kid and not really having everything fleshed out in your brain, like, you don't really understand the ins and outs or the intricate details of something. And when you witness something for the first time, it's just like, you just be amazed. And you be like wondering, like, I wonder why they did it like that, or like, I wonder if they can do it like this, or it's just so many questions just come up in your brain, bro. But I see what he mean, bro. Like, having that childlike wonder. A lot of people don't have that, bro.
So anything that you take up as a kid is actually very meaningful. Now, no one like urges you to keep going. They try to take it out of you when they say, what do you want to be as a kid? You want to be a businessman, CEO? You want to be a doctor when you get up? You want to be...
That's such a limiting, like, that's such a weird thing. Like, I hate it when people used to ask me, what do you want to be, huh? What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do? What do you want to do for the rest of your life? I don't know, bro. What do you mean? I'm freaking 11. What are you asking me that for, gang? You weirdo? What do you want to do for the rest of your life? Oh, what? You want to be a lawyer? Do you want to be a lawyer? You want to be a doctor? Police officer? It's like, not really, bro. I'm just in school trying to get good grades so I don't get whooped when I get home, gang. Because whoopings used to exist. They don't exist no more, bro. People don't get whooped like they used to. Bro, a bad report card, bro. You would literally cap, like, yeah, we didn't get our report cards today. And hope your family just forget. Hope your family just forget, and then one day you just get your report card just mailed to your house. You like, your mama like, come in here. You don't even know. Whoop it. What do you want to be when you grow up? I don't know.
Yeah, doctor? Yes, Dad, I want to be a doctor. They stick the little dumpling in your mouth. Good boy, good boy. You want to be a dentist? Right. Good boy. As a kid, man, you don't know what the fuck you want to be. You don't think about being something.
Exactly.
You're becoming. You're in a constant state of becoming. And as a man, when you're in a constant state of becoming, things just work out. The puzzle pieces always connect. Boom, 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 boom. Like a perfect Tetris. But somewhere along the line, we got psyoped into thinking really hard about our future, where we lost a part of our childhood. And I truly believe that this is why we have a collapse of joy and happiness in our life. Because just as Joseph Campbell's Heroes Monument, we like leave home, right? But there's never a return. There's just a setting out. There's never a prodigal son moment. There's never a Jonah that gets called by God. Go to Nineveh, my son. Go to Nineveh for me. Who will go for me? Send me. Jonah didn't say that. He ran off.
Yep.
He went on the ship. He tried to hide from God. You can never run from who you are. You can never run from the call, man.
Big facts.
But so many people ran from the call, and we wonder why our lives are miserable. Why do we struggle so much? Why do we have so much self-doubt? so much pity, so much depression. It's just constant misery. And you know, it's gonna be fucking tough, man. I mean,
bro, I experienced this stuff firsthand, bro. I had a job. I was going to college, bro, and this was after. So I went to college on football scholarship. I played football since I was like 9. Went on football scholarship. Got hurt a bunch of times. Wasn't really productive because I was always hurt. And I decided to part my ways from football. One of the toughest decisions I ever made in my life, bro. That I regret to this day, even still. But I learned from it, obviously. But anyways, it was at one point where I literally was like, you know, let me take a break from school. I was depressed because I wasn't playing ball. And then right after I stopped playing ball, I injured myself, like career enders, like literally 2 career enders back-to-back years, just playing intramural football randomly, just blew both of my Achilles tendons. Couldn't walk, was disabled basically, was a handicapped tard trying to go all the way downtown Grand Rapids to go to class, bro, in a wheelchair. Not in a wheelchair, but on crutches, bro. And if anybody has ever had to use crutches for a prolonged period of time, bro, as your primary, like, transportation, no car, traversing stairs, it's like, boy, you just don't understand, like, the amount of not only stress, but just it was stress. It was cortisol. It was pure pain. But then I let that get to me, bro. I let that get to me, and I basically decided to stop going to school. After I healed up, I was like, you know what? Got a full-time job that was paying me, you know what I mean? I never made over 20 an hour, and I was making that. I was making over 20 an hour, living with my buddy who was charging me like $450 a month for rent. So I was making good cheese, and I was working, you know, 40 hours a week minimum in an office, in a cubicle, doing stuff that was related to my major before I even graduated. And I did that for like 5-6 years. They moved me around, and my family's like, bro, go finish getting your college degree. And I'm just like, why? You know, why? I'm working, I'm making good money as an adult, as a young man. Why do I need to do that? And I just felt something else was calling me. Like once you get good at a job, it becomes repetitive and you are on autopilot and you're performing well, you start to hate the job. And that's what happened. It happened. I started at one place, we were doing good, and then they moved us all around to keep us, you know what I mean, motivated and not burnt out. So I moved to another city, was, you know, started off kind of rocky there, then we kind of got in a good groove, started doing well, and then I started to not like it because it kind of got boring. It got boring, and I felt like my life was stuck. And me and my manager would talk about it all the time, like what we're gonna do next, what was our next move. Because sitting in a cubicle for 8 hours a day, some people can do it, but other people, you know deep down inside that you're meant for more. And not to like dookie on like whoever's doing that now, but you just know. You know, like this isn't where I should be at in life. No disrespect to y'all, but I gotta go. Like it's something that I have to do. And thank God I made that move. I was so focused back then, you know, isolated myself, sober, working out every day, had a good routine, and self-employed now, and my company's on the up and up. So it all worked, man. Everything happens for a reason, man. Got my degree. You know, worked as a manager for a few years in a warehouse doing something that was related to my major. Didn't like it, you know. Parted ways from that company. And you know, it's all gonna work out in the end, bro. But let's tap in, bro.
Even me doing this thing like years ago, I remember like my whole family just doubted me. My they're like, what do you should go. I had this uncle, God bless him, I love him. My uncle, just when are you gonna go to school, man? When are you gonna go to school? Listen, school's not for me. It's not for me. I don't feel like I can do that. If I was to do that, I got kicked out. My parents thought I got kicked out of the house. I went to live with this family. He said, you got to go to school or you got to get the fuck out of my house. You're eating all my eggs. Because I was bodybuilding. I was eating like 12 eggs a day. Fucking running their fridge clean out of eggs.
12 eggs a day, this guy's
Coming to America with nothing to now being able to fight for people in Congress, it's a great honor. That's why I do.
What the heck?
But to me, it was like,
hey, Chad, what was that?
I can't go to school. I tried. I went to Tri-C in Cleveland, Ohio, Parma, Ohio. I went to Valley Forge, and I went to Tri-C and I tried to talk to a counselor, and they weren't there for the day. So I said, okay, no one's here. So I just did a 360. I moonwalked out of there, and I never came back.
180.
I literally, because when I went in there, I felt like I was in hell. It was cold. It was dark. I felt like there was a bunch of idiots there. The guys that were there were fucking like, God bless you if you went to school. But these guys there, what I witnessed that day was The Walking Dead. And there was something in my heart, and I'm glad I listened to it. And I'm also glad, and I'm not against anyone going into the military. I almost signed up for the Marines. I took the test.
Bro, after I graduated, bro, I got an email from the Marines. They wanted to make me an officer. I wanted to become a Marine so bad for like 2-3 weeks, bro. I'm looking up every single video. I'm looking up every single, like, damn, like, should I really do this, bro? Because I was watching listening to podcasts and soldiers like fighting in wars, getting shot at, shooting at people, calling in A-10 Warthogs and close air support. And I'm just like, man, like, it was something honorable about living a selfless life of war, of being a warrior for your country, bro. And like, I really was thinking about that for a long time, man. I thought about that for a minute, bro. I was debating, literally looking at that email, just looking at it, reading it. And watch this video. Forget this guy. He's a Q. He's a bald guy. He's a Q. He's a black guy, and he literally would, you know, talk to people. I think he was in the Marines. He was in the Special Forces as well. I think he was in SEAL teams. One of the guys I watched, and he literally would have callers call in, and he would basically like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And there was one guy who was college educated, and he was like, "If you have a college degree, then you'd be retarded to join the Marines. Like, we're underfunded. You're going to be treated like a grunt, like a disgusting ant. Literally, they're going to degrade you. And if you have a degree, like, why don't you just do something worthwhile, bro?" And I thought about that. I'm like, damn. It was something honorable about being a Marine. But then I also can do something honorable outside of the Special Forces. I mean, outside of the military, without joining the Special Forces or anything, you know, because that stuff is basically is kind of conceited in a way, because you got all these Special Forces guys making, you know, podcasts or talking about all the crazy stuff they did, and sometimes it's because they want to sound cool and badass, but sometimes it's just they're messed up, bro. These people are messed up, like mentally. Like, we need those people, but it sucks when they come back and they can't be normal people, bro, because you're operating at such a high level of like hyper vigilance, and you can never turn it off, literally, because you're trained. You basically got to forget about your family. And like, I thought about all that on a deep level. Like, damn, like, I'm not willing to say goodbye to my family forever, or dying in another country for some people that I never met. You know what I mean? Because I signed up to be an infantry in the Marines, and I fucking died to a mortar or something that I never even had any type of way of defending myself against, you know. And I couldn't get with that, bro. Let's get back to it.
You know, I took the test. I did okay. I was driving there to go and sign the documents, and I got there. I did a 360 in my car. I drifted the car, and I reversed all the way home. And I'm so happy that I did that. Because it was out of desperation. And I'm telling you guys, any ambition that arises out of desperation is like, it gets corrupting. Now I'm sure I would have turned shit.
Bro, bro. It's a lot of wisdom in what he's saying, man. Any inspiration or ambition that comes out of desperation can easily be corrupted. Like, I was super motivated to be like a physical trainer or whatever. Once I was at the end of my managerial role after like almost like 1.5 years, and I was really into my fitness, like eating good, eating clean, working out consistently, and I was kind of jacked too. Well, I was more ripped. I wasn't really jacked. I was just super shredded. And I literally got convinced to like spend a bunch of money to have like some type of like, I basically got sold like, okay, we can make you like, you can make this much money if you pay us this amount a month, and we'll teach you how to sell and make calls and set up people's like schedules and be like a online personal trainer. And I literally fell for it and spent like thousands of dollars to do it, but I never put it to use. And it's like you said, bro, any ambition that comes out of desperation can't easily be corrupted. So always always think deep about what you like, any long-term commitments, bro, that you're not quite sold on it. If it don't feel good on your spirit, bro, just call it quits, bro. If they gotta oversell it to you, bro, like what they say, if it sounds too good to be true, then it is. And people almost want to convince themselves that something is good, so they listen to the 1%, the outlier news about it. You know what I mean? It's like confirmation bias. You want to confirm your bias on something, so you will search for the success stories on something, bro, instead of being real with yourself and like being like honest, like, you know what, it's not gonna work out.
In the sugar, I'm sure I would have made that life what it needs to be. You know, maybe got some good army benefits.
Dirty Money Donovan McKinney, just another politician backed by special interests and dark money.
Maybe I would have went to school, got a nice skill, and respect to all the guys out there doing, you know, HVAC,
big
technicians, plumbers.
They make the world go round, bro. Shout out to those men.
Journeymen, cops, all that stuff, man. I could see myself doing that, but I didn't do that. You know what I mean? I didn't do that. And so I went about my way, and I figured it out along the way. And I truly, what it taught me is that every man has the ability to be a retarded alchemist. And you know, what's funny is every guy likes that book, The Alchemist. By the way, that book is terrible.
I never read The Alchemist. I don't plan to read it anyways.
I'm not trying to argue with you about the Paulo Coelho guy's book, The Alchemist, but that book is pretty mid. That book is pretty trash as far as fantasy goes. I think guys like it so much because it is a bit of a hero's journey. Just read some of the books I mentioned earlier. The Name of the Wind, The Lies of Locke-Lamora, Blood Song by Anthony Ryan. Those are way better. Just way better, more badass, and not gay. So every man has within him this ability to be a retarded alchemist, to turn shit into sugar. But you gotta ask yourself, what did I enjoy?
What do alchemy mean, bro? What is it, like some type of weird? When I think of alchemy, bro, I'm thinking of Skyrim, bro, and I'm thinking like witchcraft, bro. Alchemy is an ancient philosophical and proto-scientific tradition focused on the transmutation of base metals into gold, the discovery of the Philosopher's Stone, and the creation of an elixir of life. Transmutation, changing cheap metals like lead or copper into precious gold or silver. Elixir of life, finding a universal cure for all diseases and achieving eternal life. Philosopher's Stone, a legendary substance believed to make transmutation and immortality possible. bro, immortality is impossible. And transmutation, like, if that was real, I'm pretty sure it probably is some weird, like, wicked tradition that'll allow you to do this, but at what cost? Like, at what cost can you do this stuff? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it sounds weird and gay for real. No cap. Let's continue.
Because if I look back at my life, man, I went to church every Sunday. I love listen to the preacher. I went to black church. It's all black. I'm the only white kid there with my buddy Kadeem. He makes music now. Him and his brother Anthony. And man, they're crushing it, by the way. I wish I could shout them out, but I don't want to dox them because they go by a different name. I went to his church, and I would just look at the pastor. I'm like, man, look at all these people. This is amazing, beautiful. But I would go to with my dad to men's prayer study, and I would see all these men getting together, going out to eat. That did something to me as a kid. My mom had a cam recorder.
Camcorder, yeah.
And we made, I'm the oldest out of 6. We did the life and death of
oldest out of
Jesus Christ.
6?
And my dad at the time, this is the only video I have
W
of my
reproducer,
family.
bro.
He's like, this is take 1, the life and death of Jesus Christ. And he's eating nachos. He has a little chip. He goes, eats his salsa. Me and my sister Hannah, I'm Jesus. She's like one of the Pharisees, stabbed me in the side. And my sister Lael and Rachel, they're just crying in the background because we did like 15 takes. And everyone's pissed, everyone's crying. By the 15th take, my dad's like, this is the life and death of Jesus Christ. Welcome. Just eating his chips. And, you know, I just loved it. I loved it. It was like, I love these stories. I love this idea of a message, of a story, of being around other guys, hanging out. And that was, when I look back at my life.
Wow, it just clicked to me, bro. Like, the New Testament is just about Jesus, like, hanging with the bros and doing miracles and being God, bro. Jesus was the ultimate bro. Like, he taught his friends life lessons, and they followed him everywhere, and they loved him, and a lot of them were willing to die for him. And he even had a snake in his midst that he didn't dox to his whole team for him to just beat up or kill, bro. He literally kind of protected Judas. Even at the Last Supper, he kind of was like, yeah, the person who's gonna betray me, I'm gonna hand this bread to, and then he hands the bread to Judas. But it's just like, bro, he was just the ultimate bro, cause he even broke bread with him. Literally, he broke bread with people he knew was gonna slime him for the worst thing, for like, was it some silver? What he snitched? Judas snitched on Jesus for some silver, and he still hung out with him and like let him be a part of it. And God is omniscient, so he knew his thoughts. He already knew that he was gonna do that. He knew time is nothing to God. You know, time is linear to us, but he's outside of time and matter and space. He saw what was gonna happen to him. He knew he was gonna get crucified because Judas was gonna rat on him. That's why he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, just like stressing out because he's a human too. And when I think about that, I think about that scene from the Passion of the Christ, and it just kind of affects me for real, because I could not imagine the amount of stress Jesus went through, where he was sweating blood, which is a real medical condition, very rare, extreme amounts of stress. I forget what the name of it is. Let me see. Condition. That Jesus had, where he sweat blood. Hematohydrosis. A very rare medical condition where a person sweats or oozes blood from their skin. It happens during times of extreme emotional stress, deep anguish, or severe fear. Intense stress causes tiny blood vessels, capillaries near the surface of the skin and around the sweat glands to break open, leaking blood into the sweat, bro. That is tough. You know how much, bro, you know how much stress God had to be in to sweat blood? That's tough, bro. That's tough, bro. And he did it for us, literally. He did it because he knew what was going to happen, and he still died.
Retard max my life. I no matter what anyone said, and I'm going to keep doing it, I don't care, because I realize that if I do not retard max my life, if I try to be smart, if I try to act like some intelligent person and go with the flow and be secure, what I ultimately give up is myself. And my identity collapses. I asked my girl this question. I said, baby, what is it that you like to do when you were a young girl? She thought about this for some time. She said, you know what? I always liked arts and craft. I said, very interesting. I said, you know what? Let's do some arts and craft. My girl is smart as hell. My girl is, she towers above me in intelligence. Very good at math, very good at science, almost too much in her head. You gotta smack her around sometimes to get her out of her head. But what she really likes, I see it in her now. She likes little bullshit. I'm like, bitch, I don't even care about the. She just ordered 100 bats off Amazon. This woman ordered 100 bats, gonna decorate the house for Halloween. I despise Halloween. Halloween to me is satanic. Why do I even worship the dead? Fuck the dead. No, don't, rest in peace. I'm saying F the witches.
Yeah,
and
the skeletons. W, bro.
This and that.
Bro, Halloween is
but
trash.
I get it. I never had that. Just like Santa Claus. My parents didn't let me believe in Santa Claus. My parents didn't let me celebrate Halloween. Our light was off, dude. I was hiding under the couch. I was tucked in. Okay, let's go to sleep. Keep your head down, This is a satanic evening. I wasn't giving out candy.
Hey, I used to get good candy. Bro, I used to get good, great candy, bro. One time I was trick-or-treating, this man was giving out, full Gatorades, bro. Full bottles of Gatorade. Was different. W.
So, I'm look.
Or trick-or-trunking or whatever.
Have at it. Hit
trunk
the
or treat.
piano.
I think trunk or treat. Where everybody just give out candy in, our church parking lot. Or,
what's the little thing that you hit with a bat?
It was
pinata. A pinata.
But now I'm not letting my kids.
Get every bit of candy.
I'll buy y'all some candy, bro. But y'all
have
not
fun.
about to
Enjoy the Halloween. Decorate the place. Right now inside we got a little, some pumpkins up, little spider webs. I'm like, all right, take it easy on the skeletons. I don't ruin my mood. But I'm stronger than this, dude. You think that's gonna impact me? I'm stronger than anything because I have just, I've been through that shit. We got pure faith. Fuck. Anyway. So I told her, I said, baby, have at it. But this weekend, I told her, baby, we're going to get you some arts and crafts. We're going to do what's called pumpkins and Picassos. I came up with that myself. The only time that I've used Claude since that one video is I said, make me a Picasso or pumpkins and Picasso poster. That's it. So, you got to create a vibe, create a little fun. You got to love it, man. You got to create fun. And I think it's so important because your identity collapses, dude. When you don't have that thing that you're doing that young boy, that young conquistador loved doing. So look back and look at how you digressed. Look at how you deviated from the godly path. Not the path of the world. Not the path that gave you security. That gave you all the money and the health insurance and the 401k. That's not the right path. That's a path, yeah, you'll get older. I'm sure, there are a lot of hardworking men out there. I'm not saying they delineated from the path. I'm just saying that if you're unhappy or if you're a man on his way, look back. Go back. What was I doing? Because, hey, God was speaking to us as kids, We didn't know it, but he was speaking to us. We got older, we started listening to thought. We stopped retard maxing. We stopped living with our intuition and bliss. We lost our joy along the way because we got seduced by the world. We got seduced by the idiots running things. We started watching all the news. We started paying too much attention to the negative instead of following our bliss and what truly made us feel alive.
Can't get no more clear than that, bro. Straight up. Can't get no more clear than that.
And so all you have to do is return. Retard max it. That's all you gotta do. I'm telling you guys. And you'll start to see, you'll start to get in touch with who you are. And you know, it really opens up something in you. Like for me, lifting, if I don't lift, if I don't honor that part of me, that young 15-year-old that discovered the weights, I don't see clearly. I can't make videos. I don't see things clearly. If I just, it doesn't even take discipline. It only takes discipline when it's something that how do I say this? I think discipline comes when you do things, when you got to return to something that you become to hate. But if you stop hating it, if you just start living your life with your intuition, with the lack of thought, it doesn't take discipline because it's fun to do. Does that make sense? Like it's fun for you to do.
I see what you mean. It's like working out is not always fun, but working out is fun, if that makes sense. Like, not to be circular, but working out is not a fun thing. But working out, like going to work out, getting the workout done is fun. How can I explain it in a better way? Nobody likes going to practice, but being good at something is fun, or improving is fun. But nobody likes to do the thing that gives them the result. They like the result, but they hate the process. Like, being disciplined is falling in love with the process even when you don't want to do it. Discipline is damn near hating the process, but forcing yourself to do it. Like I was talking about how we need to force our brains to do things that our body needs. Because you'll be working out and you'll be like, your brain is like, man, let's just leave early. Your body's like, we just getting warmed up. Why leave early? You know? I think that's what he meant. For real.
So, I'm serious, man. We got to return to a state of this serendipity. Kick the door open. Let life take you. Let life touch you a little bit. Let life take you where it needs to. Let God shape you and mold you and create you into the man that you need to be. But all of this thought is getting in your head and it's ruining your life. So that's really it, man. That is really it. I hope you guys are feeling good. I hope you have a blessed day. Come talk with us in the group. I'd love to see you. We have a meetup here in Nashville next month. I'm pumped. And be blessed. I'll see you soon.
Hey man, W video, bro. I've been wanting to react to this video for so long. His name is Elijah Long on let me put it right here. Elijah Long on YouTube. W. Yeah, bro. Great video. Has 312,000 subscribers. The video has 180,000 views. Was posted September 22nd, 2025. So give it a watch, give it a like, comment. Yeah, I really like this video, bro. He was speaking facts, bro. He was just speaking facts, and it's just something about videos like this where people are just unapologetically themselves and not trying to how can I say it? Like, they're not trying to change their words to be politically correct, you know what I mean? And yeah. W's in the chat for this guy. I really love this guy, bro. Just something about his personality is W Elijah, bro. W Elijah. So, hey, give it a like. Check him out. Subscribe. I think I'm subscribed. Yeah, I'm subscribed. But yeah. All right, let's move on to. Oh wait, before I look, as people, not just as men, but as people, we need to get back to doing what we love, bro. Not just doing things because we can get paid for it, bro. Because then you lose yourself every time. You lose a chunk of yourself, bro. You lose your spirit a little bit, and it's just like, have childlike faith and just have blind faith, bro. You don't know how it's all gonna end, so it's no point in overanalyzing, trying to make the perfect decision, bro. Like you said, bro, retard maxing. Not to be offensive, but retard maxing is basically thinking less, doing more. Learn from your mistakes and just do it. Just do it, bro. All right, let's watch another video.
Born, raised, rooted in Michigan, Haley Stevens, the only candidate who isn't hiding her tax returns. Chief of Staff for President Obama's auto rescue
Bro,
that
look at this
saved
guy.
200,000 Michigan jobs. Haley Stevens, fighting for you.
Craig, have you seen my shit? Craig, have you seen?
Look very closely. I'm a gun guy. Okay, that looks like a Glock. Looks like a Glock. Oh, he racked a slide, but he didn't put it was no bullet in the chamber. I don't think it's no bullet right there. There's no bullet. There's no bullet right there. Wait. Let me do. I just noticed this, bro. Wait. There's no round in the chamber. There's no round. He racked his slide, bro. There's nothing in the chamber.
Hey, Craig, have you seen my shit? What's that for?
Protection.
Protection? Protection? Protection from who?
Yeah, Smokey. I got to walk Smokey down to his house.
Oh, man. Your mother and I never would have moved in this neighborhood if we had known you need a gun to walk down the damn street.
You know how it is around here.
Oh, no, son. That's not the way it is. You kids today are nothing but punks. Sissified. So quick to pick up a gun. You're scared to take an ass whipping. This is what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed.
Hey, Pops. Sorry to break it to you, Pops, but we definitely need that Glock, bro. It's better to have it, not need it, than need it and not have it, boy. I didn't watch too many CCTVs on social media, gang, and on YouTube, bro. John Carrera, that boy would literally watch people get put down. It's sad, but it's true, bro. I see what he mean, though. This was a pivotal scene when I watched this movie, bro, for the first time. And even, you know what I mean? It's just, bro, John Witherspoon, bro. Rip John Witherspoon, bro. Such a good actor. Let me clear chat, bro. Hey, W. John Witherspoon, man.
You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. And you think you're a man with that gun in your hand, don't you?
I'm a man without it.
I'm a man without it.
Put the gun down. Come on, put up your dukes. Now you're a man. Your uncle picked up a gun, too. He had to find out the hard way. 22 years old. You got a choice. He's all you need.
All right. I just realized that he never took the gun from Craig. He let him make the choice on his own whether he was going to still use it or not. Because that's what being a man is about, bro. Real talk. He never took the gun from Craig, bro. That's crazy. Look at Craig. Look at that nigga face. Hey, look at his ass. Hey, that nigga. Hold on. Look at that nigga face. I can't even zoom in. Damn, I wish I could zoom in. I need magnifier, bro. But no, real talk though. When you got that, when you think you need a gun, bro, it's the worst feeling in the world. When you really think it might just come to this, bro, I might need a gun. That's tough, gang. No cap. That's tough, bro. My nigga Kyle dropped this video 14 years ago. Got over 500,000 views. W Kyle for putting this video on YouTube. Real talk. I got so many Asmongo videos I wanted to like reply to. Oh my gosh. Anyways, man, get this video a like, bro. Friday Gun Talk is what it's called. It's crazy, bro. Having a gun, bro, you damn near have to have a gun. Like, just to be able to protect yourself, because people are losing their minds, bro. You can't just up hands. Because a person, literally, you will beat them up and then they'll catch you. Somebody then posted it and embarrassed them for everybody to see, and now they got to smoke you to feel good about themselves, bro. It ain't, niggas don't take an ass whooping no more laying down, bro. They're gonna put you out of there. So all right, let's watch this video. What is it? Let me cut that, remove that. What is it? This right here.
Tonight's not just another
bro,
night.
I've been really,
You've
so I'm a
got
gun
the
guy.
Caesars Palace online casino.
I'm a gun guy, and I've been literally like looking in the airsoft. This is a video by Airsoft Alphonse. XM7 Mexico Airsoft. I guess that's the gun he has, an XM7, and they're playing airsoft in Mexico, which is already crazy risky. I couldn't imagine somebody mistaking you for actual military guy and whacking you in Mexico, but it looked fun though. They really look like they really be putting stuff down. So let's watch what he got going on. Torch. It's such a realistic, bro. This is so realistic, bro. Like, imagine being an airsoft player and you gotta jump into some water to avoid a drone. And look at his setup. He got an LPVO, which looked like a Vortec LPVO. Then he got an aim point, canted, red dot. He got a GoPro. He's locked in, bro. Got a flashlight and some
What you're seeing is advanced warfare.
I'm in danger.
What the? Wait. What was that? Was that an explosion, bro? Felt like it had real concussive force. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
Buenos dias, amigos. Today I'm playing airsoft in the heart of Mexico for a 24-hour airsoft event at an 18th century colonial estate located just outside the city of San Luis Potosí, known as the Hacienda of Cogarron, which you may recognize from the 2005 Mask of Zorro movie starring Antonio Banderas and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Never watched that movie.
For the gameplay, I'll be using the new gas blowback SIG MCX Spear.
Wow, this man has real, like, that's crazy, actually.
Also known as the XM7, which is basically just an airsoft gas blowback version of the Army's new 6.8 caliber rifle that was designed to replace the M4, utilizing Tokyo Marui MWS internals. Shout out the homie Chad, aka Tac Top Airsoft, for hooking this up. Hope you guys enjoy the video.
This is such a workout, bro. People just don't understand. Moving with a full kit, like 20, 30 pounds of gear on, and your gun weighs like, I don't know, my AK fully loaded. This is BB's. Bro, was that a pedestrian? Bro saw a man with Muslim attire and just shot him, bro. I'm pretty sure that's not even a player. Wait, is he a player? Hey, he like, yeah, get him out of here. Get him out.
We should fall back.
Yeah. Wait. What the freak am I looking at right now? Bro got shot and threw his palms up like, I don't know. Look at this guy's loadout. Bro, he got a Panzerfaust. Bro, I got a Panzerfaust and a pistol, bro. Look at this gravy seal. What a legend. Bro, look at him, bro. What is he out there doing? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta double tap him, twin. You might get in trouble, but just double tap him, bro. Like, I don't know. I mean, it might be airsoft rules, but just send two just in case. You always gotta send two just in case. One, it just might be incapacitation or like maim. Two, that's you gotta dot your T's and cross. You gotta dot your I's and cross your T's, bro, when it comes to gunplay. And I'm non-military, never shot anybody in real life, by the way. I'm just talking. I'm just a LARPer. Alright, just stay low. He got real attachments on that gun, though, which is crazy. What do you say? Hold on, let me see. 338. Alright, bet. Hold up. He has a N3 Harris Ingall, bro, on a BB gun and a Dead Air Sandman suppressor. People don't understand, bro. Let me see. A Dead Air Sandman is $1,000. That's the same can as this. This guy has $1,000 suppressor. No, that can't be a real suppressor. There's no way this is a real build. The scope looks real. So I'm assuming all the other stuff he just took off his AR and put on his airsoft to shoot this event. Which, I mean, why wouldn't he? You know what I mean? But all right, so that's $1,000 just for the can. L3 Harris Ingall. This is military grade night vision technology right here. Bro dropped 4K on a airsoft laser. There's no way. Pressure pad right there. We're not gonna look up the stock. I'm pretty sure the Sig Tango LPVO is like $400. Okay. Let me see. Yep, that's the same scope, same throw lever and everything. $300. Bro, yeah, that's insane. I'm not gonna lie. That's insane, bro. What a guy.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
Over 5K.
Base
over
44.
5K for an airsoft accessorized. That's not even a gun itself. That's just an accessory. Ooh. Bro's in the parking. He's in the parking lot with the cars, bro. Is he not spawn killing? Bro, is he spawn killing, bro? Bro, imagine just sitting having like a little lunch. You just chilling, and it's just a tractor right here. There's a tractor. These people cannot be playing, bro. Like, they're sitting in the open. They're not even trying to hide. Why is he going for these people? Oh, Morto? Okay. Yeah, in real life, this guy is done. This guy right here is cooked. In real life, he's dead. Bro's getting mag dumped. He's getting torched. Yeah, he's out of there. He's out of there. I watched too much Ukraine-Russia footage. But he's like, well, how far is that? What is that, like 40 yards? Maybe 40-yard shot? Maybe less than that from here to that tree. He's done. He's out of there. This looks so fun. I'm not gonna lie, this looks very fun. I fear if we do this in Detroit, then like people would just start shooting at us thinking we actually like, or they'll call the police thinking we actually like having a gunfight in broad daylight. Bro, did you hear the screaming? Hold up. Bro just screamed. Oh, he says something. He says something. He's giving comms. Wait. We gotta talk about this. Bro has bombs. What is he, armed forces? Bro just threw a grenade. And there's a what is that? A Corona? The Corona. Hold on, wait. Y'all can't see. Hold up. The Corona just right there. This video is crazy, bro. This is the Corona just chilling. Look at this gravy seal, bro. This absolute chud. Bro, the Panzerfaust just chilling. Hold on, wait. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, look at this man, bro. He don't even got a primary. He got a secondary. His primary is a rocket launcher. I'm all for it, bro. What I'm wondering is, I wonder if these airsoft BBs actually, like, I know you can feel them hitting you, but I wonder if they inflict any pain at a certain range. Like, how close do you have to be for it to actually, like, hurt, you know? I've never been shot with a BB before. He just got torched. Oh my gosh. Imagine overextending like this and you just get fucking kicked straight to the lobby. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. His entire body is out of cover right now. He think he locked in. Look how locked in he is. He's locked. This guy is locked just to get torched. Look at that BB just flying through the air at whatever feet per second at him. Smacked.
Got one.
Smacked.
It's more there.
Bro, imagine just holding the edge like that, overexposing your body, and you just get popped. Like, yep, I'll be dead in real life. I'd be dead or a prisoner of war.
Farther down. You can't see them.
What the? What?
You can't see them.
Bro, look at the back blast. Bro, this guy might be the best. This guy, bro. I don't know, bro. He might have a strat. He might be onto something, bro. This might be Gravy Seal. He might actually be Navy Seal. What is he shooting at right now? What is he shooting at? I cannot see this man. Ooh. If that was a snake, it would have bit me, brother. He shot him right here. He literally cannot. It's just this angle. It's just this angle, cause like I definitely can't see this man right here. This looked fun. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sold on this. I'm sold on this. Look at this, bro. This is so sick. This is like a COD map that like Activision or Infinity Ward just wouldn't give. This is a Sledgehammer COD map. Modern Warfare 3 type COD map for sure. It's just so elite. Yeah, bro. Bro sound like a... What is that thing called that you shake that Mexicans use to like celebrate? Like cucaracha, like what is it called? Dang, what is that thing called, bro? He's rattling like a baby. He's rattling like a baby toy. Zero stealth from this guy. Bro, people are just chilling. Bro, why are they just chilling right here, bro? You don't go back to the... You just sit there? Bro, those fights right there, nobody really wins, bro. Both of these people really die in real life. Like this fight right here. This fight right in this corridor. Both, like he already missed his like first shots, but those first shots got that guy kind of shaken up, and he hesitated. Yeah, he killed him. He killed him. But that's so close, bro. That's so close. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Imagine like life or death being on the very split-second reaction time needed to see a person right before they see you, bro, and you have to get shots off as fast as possible, or they can just shoot you randomly and you can kill them and they hurt you real bad and you die later. Oh my gosh, he torched them. Drone warfare is so scary, bro, because I mean he's not gonna move fast in the water. His best bet, if a drone does see him, which it can easily see him if it flies like right here, like if the drone flies like where the entry is to this freaking, like right here, if the drone flies like underneath this overpass, he's cooked, bro. It can literally just wait for him to, what is he gonna do? Go underwater and drown, and the drone's just hovering above his body. And some drones are amphibious. You can just fly the drone right in the water and detonate it and kill him. Or he's gonna be hurt real bad and not be able to climb out of this fucking water. That's like the wall is chest high and the water is like at his waist. Drones are just scary, bro. Just an unmanned explosive device just with unlimited maneuverable capability. It's just tough, bro. It's tough. Infrared technology is so scary. You can have all the camouflage in the world, bro. Somebody look at you with an infrared, with a thermal, bro. You just gonna pop up like tough. Look at this guy, bro. All right, so you got, let me watch. I'm not really I don't really know. I'm not like a military expert or something, but if I was approaching this, bro, I would step away from this just a little bit, because like, look at all this that you got to clear. I would step back from this wall. Yeah, I would be like right there. And then as I approach the opening, I would like pie this door very fast, bro. Very fast. Cause like, you don't want to be standing in an open doorway. You want to pie it, get information, and get on the other side of this door. So now you got a person looking down here, person looking this way, and then you can send this. You got options, but to do what this guy's doing, hold up. Oh my god. See, like, you see how slow he's like running? You see how slow he just went in front of that door? This open gate. He would have got fed up, bro. He would have got fed up. Yeah, no. And then this guy, he's in a good, I think he's in a bad spot. But I mean, I'm not a freaking Navy SEAL. I just don't think, like, he's too far from cover. Like, I would stay off a 45-degree angle off this wall. This guy is obviously far from 45 degrees. He's like 90 degrees off the corner, aligned with the shadow. I would be like right here, like right where this guy is, trying to see around this corner. And then as soon as I get here, I'm sprinting across. You just don't want to be an easy target, bro. This guy's an easy target. He's dead. He's dead, and this guy to the right of him is dead. Bro, this gives me so much anxiety, bro. He didn't clear directly behind him. Like, he tried to see as much as he could. What he should have did was he should have ran over here and cleared this. And his teammate should have ran over here and cleared this. Like, him running this way to this side of the wall. Him running this way. Like, gun up in that corner, clearing this corner, pieing this room. Not pieing this room like this guy. He's standing he's dead. These guys are dead. Hitting this hard, digging that corner out right here, right in front of him, digging that corner out to his immediate right, and then turning around, scanning the room from right to left. And then this guy running straight over here.
There's enemies. 12 o'clock. Here. Stay here.
I like this. I like this. Because they got cover outside of this wall. If they would have stayed inside of that place, they would have been trapped. They got a little bit of cover, I mean, besides with a drone. And somebody could just be waiting on the other side of this bush line for them. Like, it could be a clearing on the other side of this bush. We don't know, but it's better out here where they got some type of cover. I mean, some type of concealment. I wouldn't say this is cover. Because this versus this, yeah, I take, yeah. I'm definitely not about to sit on the other side of this pillar and let somebody shoot the bricks out of this thing and eventually just walk me down and torch me.
Stay here.
So I like this. I like this play. It's a good play.
I am fighting to abolish ICE and to impeach Donald Trump. My opponent is attacking me.
No. He just smoked him. He just smoked him, bro. This is what good positioning do for you, bro. You get a good angle where it's hard for them to see you, and you got a fat, big, wide window. That looks like a BB right there. He smacked him. He knocked his neck off. That guy just got dumped. He just got blurred for sure. In real life, that guy would have got blurred. Oh, this is such a... Bro, going to new areas with no information, bro, is so stressful for me. Like, I played paintball before, and paintball is nothing compared to this, because, like, this is an actual environment, and paintball is, like, more manufactured for paintball. Like, it's, like, shipping containers in an open field and, like weird, you know what I mean? It's just not realistic structures. This is realistic structures where there's so many blind spots and, like, bushes growing randomly. This is just very stressful, bro. It's stressing me out. I'm not even a veteran. I just play FPSs so much. Like hardcore FPSs and Insurgency Sandstorm and paintball and even ranked shooting games. It's just like no unnecessary risk. So this guy, let me see. So he has to clear a doorway to his right, but he also has like a bush to his left and an open drive, kind of like a pathway to his left. Okay, I respect that. Bro, you gotta get in the water, gang. You have to get in that water. You're not walking. What are we doing, bro? Get in that water. Get in that water. Your head should be your head and the scope of your rifle and the barrel, the muzzle of your rifle should be the only thing. They should not even, you should be like a shark going through this water like a croc, bro. Because you're silhouetted against this brick wall. You're going to get destroyed from all angles. Like, look at this. This is, bro, my anxiety is spiking, bro. I would send this guy to the freaking afterlife. Oh my gosh. Look at this. In real life, bro, a guy would be sitting in this doorway right here. He will be sitting in this doorway. Oh, real war is so scary. Cause like a person would literally, this guy would be dead before he even knew where he was getting shot from. He would be dead. He would just appear before God, and God would literally show him a replay. Like, yeah, like he was right there. Did you believe in my son? You know what I mean? But like literally those doors, let me see. This door right here. Chat, you can't see it, but it's like if you're on mobile, you can't see it, bro. It's a door to the left and it's another door right here. These doors, bro, like you can't see in them unless you got thermals or night vision. But I'm pinning this guy to this wall, bro. I'm sitting there and I got diapers on, bro. If I need throwing a drone out a window or something, I'm not moving. Yeah, he's getting. You got to get in that water, bro. Get in that water. That's your only chance, because they got to come out to really get a good angle on you, and you got a head glitch, basically. They got to hit you in your face. What I learned, bro, playing games and just doing stuff like this, you gotta go where people don't go. You gotta do what people don't expect you to do. If you're walking a predictable path, like if you're walking along a trail that's is heavily worn, in real life, it's gonna be mined up and booby trapped up, and you're gonna die. You gotta go where nobody else has went. You gotta think where nobody else is thinking about going, and it's gonna take you way longer. It's gonna be way harder, but your survivability is gonna go through the roof. Like, it's gonna be way higher. I wouldn't say through the roof. It's gonna be way higher than you fucking walking down a path that's freaking weed whacked and heavily worn. Like, a dozen people has walked this path before. Like, he's in such a bad spot. He has no cover besides this. He has no cover in front of him or to his left or behind him. Say they got past him, crossed that bridge, which they already did, cross that bridge and then work their way through this town and turn left, he would be donezo. But I mean, a lot of war is a lot of luck though, for real. Right. Could just get lucky. Just get lucky and pray nobody hits your blind spot or flanks you. Way to move from cover to cover. Can't look at everything. Just get behind cover and make a choice.
See? Okay, we gotta go get that money. But that looks like a fucking trap to me. Let's get in the building first, and then analyze if we can get it. All right.
Way to move. Way to move. You gotta just go. You gotta go. For all the people that, bro, I've been playing with some real bots, bro. Like, people who I'm playing with, they love playing in open ass areas on top of hills, like especially on PUBG, bro. You ever play with a team on PUBG? They got snipers with nice scopes and they want to camp on top of a hill where they have no physical cover or concealment. They just have good positioning and they think they can just win. And all it takes is like a aggro team in a car to just pull up and hop out and just fucking get up close and just destroy them because they have no cover. They have nowhere to go. Where they gonna run? You're gonna turn your back on a car and get ran over, or they're gonna just shoot you in the back like Ricky. This is why you always play cover. That's like a military strategy though, but it should be common sense. But people aren't smart. Like, if you have a choice between being in a damn open field with no cover or concealment or very little foliage, bro, versus a structure, you gotta take the chance to get to the structure, bro. It might be people there, but it's people there because it's safer, obviously. I have no military experience, by the way. This is just common sense. It's just common sense, bro. This guy's whistling. Yeah, you gotta get to cover quick, cause you don't know who just watched you get. Okay. Wait, what? They're playing with real money? What the heck? What is this? This is a loot drop? Oh, he's picking up real $100 sleeves. These are real. He's picking up Blue strips, bro. This is crazy. Now they're back on the run.
We have better chances.
Hold on. Cover to cover. You see? You see? It looks like he's against the wall that he was just at before. Or he's on the other side of that wall. Like, he got caught lacking. He's done. This guy is done. He's done. You, no cover at all. You're walking against a wall. Walking. You're torched.
He's taking a shot from the right. All the way on the right. All the way on the right.
This looks so fun, bro. I would definitely do this. That's so smart. He has such good camouflage, but I mean, a thermal scope, a thermal optic would just, there's no point in laying down. You get outclassed by a person with a thermal, bro.
Is evolved.
You just get freaking head tapped like a hog. You get head tapped like a coyote in Texas, buddy. You get hit you with a thermal, you laying down.
Okay, there's two on the right corner, the lower level.
Oh, that's so sick.
Es solamente ese cabrón. Wick. Wick.
No creo que haya otro lado.
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está?
En el muro de la izquierda.
Todo derecho en la columna de abajo. ¿En la columna del arco?
En la columna del arco, pero abajo.
Oh, I think it's a fuse-based explosion. It's not like. Oh, okay. They fly a certain distance and they explode. It's pretty sweet. Oh, I see him. I see him. That was a great shot.
Last corner right here. Last corner. Avancen, avancen. Están moviendo por ahí, avancen.
How would I play this, bro? If I had to get there. This is all open, bro.
Por la izquierda avanza.
Let me see. If I see people right here running left to right, right to left, what would I do? This is a tough decision. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
Necesitan dar la vuelta por el lado izquierdo, sí. Pero necesitan avanzar. No se enfrasquen ahí con los que están ahí atorados.
Like they doing. Staying behind.
Están donde está, a la altura de los arcos. Hay muchos ahí abajo.
Full body to the enemy. It's a good idea. Good shot, boy.
Bueno. Ya murieron, ya murieron. Let's go, let's go.
Moving up, moving up, moving up. Bro, this map is so easy.
Right up to our left, immediate left on this causeway.
Bro had an actual riot.
The bridge we were gonna plan on.
This is real life. Look at this. This is crazy.
Right up to our left, immediate left on
the
this
red flowers.
Causeway.
Very nice.
The bridge we were gonna plan on blowing. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock? Yeah, 9 o'clock. Even more, maybe more to the left. It's right here.
Yes. He staged them. Oh, wait. Whoa, was that a remote? That was supposed to be C4? Wait. Bro, these people are freaking playing real life Counter-Strike. That was oh. What? He flinched like it was a real like explosion. It was a real, that was a real explosion. They're still going on. Oh, this from his boy perspective. That's actually him. Bro just got blurred, bro. Looking dumb. Look at him. Look at him walking around. What are you doing, buddy? Get him out of here. Torched.
See? We're cooked. The only way down is the stairs.
Good shot, boy. So that's it. So he said the only way down is the stairs. Damn, that's a. Bro, this is real life, bro. Imagine you an actual like warrior in another country, and your only option is to jump off like a 2nd-story building or a 3-story building, and you got full kit on, bro. And people are in your building closing in, bro, and you have no choice but to jump out of a window. Or like, people really have to make these decisions like in a split second, bro. Like, either you get slaughtered and taken prisoner and tortured, or you take your kit and you like, this is literally like light. This is like a 10-foot, maybe, like, I wouldn't even say, this is probably like a 8-foot wall. And he has a partner too. Imagine he doesn't have a partner. He has to keep his gun on this person or throw his gun first. This is crazy. He's holding it down though for his boy. Ooh. That was crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Let me go back to the video.
Born, raised, rooted in Michigan. Haley Stevens, the only candidate for Senate who isn't a millionaire. Now Haley's taking on Trump's corruption, fighting to lower our costs and always protecting women's health care. Haley Stevens.
But no, this guy's elite, bro. I'm about to watch more of his videos. Airsoft Alphonse. Hey, give this video a like, subscribe. Let me actually subscribe to him, actually. Somebody commented, unironically, probably the most combat an AX7 has seen. What a gay boy. Bro, the water must have a lot of bacterias and NAs and nasty ass things. You are brave as fuck. Like, bro, if you a pussy, bro, just say that, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, here it is. Brother preparing like a real soldier. It's not as bad as long as you don't drink it. Even with a minor cut or something, you can take some antibiotics. Bro. This right here is real training. Like airsoft in Mexico. That map was insane. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to watch some more videos of this guy, bro. Oh, he's simulator ready or not. U.S. Army Special Forces teaches airsoft how to CQB. Let me add this. Oh, never mind. I didn't mean to do that, actually. Save to playlist. Stream watch list. There we go. Yeah, this boy is a stud. I'm gonna give him a watch. I like his videos a lot. I didn't even know I wasn't subscribed, but definitely a W, bro. Couldn't imagine being a warrior in another country, bro. Let me see. Yeah, I think we should watch this video. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not tonight. Yeah, probably not tonight. Yeah, but give this video a watch. About 795,000 views. Wow. April 14th last year. Yeah, bro. Give him a like. Yeah, he's lit. He's lit. I ain't gonna lie, he's lit. They never saw me. Let me review this. Yeah, this is lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this is lit. This guy's lit. Alright, chat, I really don't know what else to watch. I got a lot of stream watch list stuff, but kind of don't want to watch any of these today. I do have a bunch of stuff I want to react from social media. I might do that low-key one of these days. Not today, though. It's like 1:25 a.m. I'm kind of tired. Tap in with me, though. The channel is JTC. I'm gonna do this way more often. I play Battlefield as well, Insurgency Battlefield. I haven't really been playing. It's a lot of like Call of Duty. I'm kind of off Call of Duty, to be honest. But subscribe, watch some of my shorts, man. Tap in with me. Let me know what y'all want to see. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my foot in the door of this YouTube game. I really love like being in front of the camera. Hopefully I get, you know, a few likes, subscribers, and hey, man, tap in with me. Love y'all. Thank you for watching, and have a good night. Peace.